Welcome to Wardens of the Weave. We're just getting set up and started for the first session of Party 3, which I don't know what to call these guys yet, but working on changing some stuff around and getting things updated. So I appreciate your patience while this happens. Okay. Short answer is yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess I'll generate an image and I'll send it to you real quick, and you tell me what you think.
Nice move. Trying, but he's exploring. Everything I have is probably copyrighted. His visuals are extremely leaned into that.
Well, for the purposes of the stream, I cannot use the image you're sending me because that's not.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Get over to the Erron. Go over to you. Go into the Google Docs. This is where you have the image you want me to use, right? No, it's not this one. It's the other Google Doc. This one. And you said you wanted me to use the first one for Zaya?
Yes.
Options. Okay, well, I don't want to replace the image. I want to download. It's not letting me do the thing. Can you just send it to me?
Well, I
So
guess.
copy. Here we go. Do it this way. Well, it's not letting me copy paste, so never mind. Yeah, please send it to me. Okay.
Like that?
Yes, that works. Save image. Go. It's properties. Nope, not the text. Properties. Browse. Go. Go. Okay. I need 2 more images. One for Erron, which I'm generating. I'm gonna do a stand-in image just for now. Just because
That's
I need
fine.
something to do a stand-in image. And then we can figure it out later.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. This. Redeemed watering hole. Okay, well, I will redeem that here in a second. My player's already causing me problems.
That's what we're here for.
Isn't that our job?
So is Milo in here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I need
But
I
they're
need an
mute.
image for Namel.
I got one right now. It's sorry about that. 1 second.
I also need you to join the link for the campaign if you haven't already.
yeah.
Oh,
Because
is
that
it what you sent in the private chat or?
yeah, in the campaign chat 3. If you
Okay,
need me to,
let
I
me get
can
there.
pin it.
I just replied to it for her.
I'm gonna go ahead and pin it though, regardless. Pin message. Okay.
See.
And then let's see. Your name is not Creed Bozbuzhnia Popak. So let's go ahead and change that. Zaya.
That is unnecessary, children.
They want to say hi.
Gracie.
They want to be on the stream.
Stop it, Grace. I joke she's my teenager because she like always has to continue doing whatever it is softly.
Oh man.
Okay. Oops, well, that's not nearly as big as I want it to be. There we go. That's better. That is the right name, right? I believe it is. Nope, I spelled it wrong, but it's the right name. Go. Your name's not Gloom. Let's adjust that. Here. No, your name's not Kalnier. What is your name? Kaerith. Go.
Hey Warden, it says that there was already a character in there when I tried to join.
Did you try to join it previously?
I mean, yeah, a few minutes ago I did, but it wouldn't. I mean, I wasn't able to get into my D&D Beyond. I'm doing it from the app on my phone right now.
Yeah, it's showing that you are in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's showing you have a complete character sheet too. So try like closing the app completely and make sure to hit force stop on it. Just go like to the settings and force stop the application and then go back in.
Oh. Actually, never mind. I'm sorry. I see myself now in there.
Okay.
All good.
Okay. swell. Alright, now I just need your image and we can...
Yeah, I just sent it to you in PM.
Ugh. Go. All right. Save image. Go to here. Yes, browse. Might need to take a look at doing a new image for Namel because it's a bit dark on the stream, but we can look at that later. That's fine for right now.
Okay.
So I think we'll go ahead and load up the map with the map browser. Okay, let's go ahead and populate. And you should be able to add in your portrait into D&D Beyond as well. I'll put you all right over here. Okay. And I gotta go grab a thing of water. So I will be right back, because I actually don't have any water to redeem that thingamajig. So, be right back.
I like the music.
Like, I was like, I didn't want him to hurt his voice too early. He's been doing it for so many days in a row.
Alright, got my water.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay.
I colored it pink with a Skittles drink, so.
Awesome.
Alright. That's been redeemed. So. Go to here. Close And okay. So, you as a party, you find yourself in Stonecall, the land of meritocracy. Sandblasted buildings and the arid desert surrounds you. You have all made a long journey, some of you, and some of them not so long. But you stand at the foot of the largest institution of its kind across the continent. Standing in front of you, you find yourself at the Adventurers Guild. As you enter in, you find that there are a bustling a large number of bustling individuals. People, sharpening weapons. You hear the sounds of magic being cast and of would-be wizards training against dummies. People sharpening their blades, and overall talking. You hear some people, bartering for things. Someone's debating with the receptionist about a particular bounty. And you find yourselves on different ends of this space here. If you guys want to go ahead and describe your characters, that way you can all kind of take a look at each other. You all are going to look around, you're going to see each other, but you might not pay mind to each other necessarily.
I guess I'll go first. So, when you look around, you'll see around a 6'6" tall sapphire dragonborn. What you could once assume to be pristine cobalt scales now seem to be marred by the sands around the city. And if you look down on his right hand and his right arm in general, you see it's kind of wrapped in old crumbling cloth. And right at the top of that cloth, wrapping right around his elbow area, you kind of see these peaks of black spiking up his arm. The rest of him is wearing sand-dusted leather armor marked with the Rishali Empire marking right on his chest plate, but it seemingly faded away over time. The only other thing you can really see about him from a faraway distance is the eye that's kind of staring and looking around the room that would normally be blue is seemingly pinkish purple. You can't really tell from this distance, but you'd have to get a closer look to find out.
I guess that I'll go next.
Go for it.
What she is a 5'4" elven woman with, let's say, golden eyes, not exactly golden, but more like a very, very light brown. She is wearing a chain shirt. Holding what looks like a rapier in her hand, with a marking of a sun on the right hand.
One of the corners you'll see probably about 6'3", regular human. He's an older gentleman. His hair cut short and beard are white at this point. You see some burn marks kind of strewn down his arms and some old scars that have since healed, kind of speckled throughout the torso of his body. On his back, he has a big great axe, and then kind of crossing it, it looks to be a warped sword wrapped in like a burlap cloth, typically used for like a sack of potatoes or something.
All right, I'll go next. Standing kind of close to the entrance is what looks to be some form of genasi. She's wearing a tan-colored robe that's looks like it would blend in pretty well with the surroundings. She's a short little thing. She's only 5'2", and she is holding what looks to be a staff, but if you look closer, is actually a spear with the point kind of hidden a little bit. She also has a few golden scales across her face, and she's kind of looking at everything pretty warily.
I'll go next. Namel is about like, I would say 6'4", pretty tall, sturdy. They have darker scales with a hint of purple and golden eyes. They're pretty quiet. They're wearing pretty simple clothes but sturdy boots. They're not much for armor or anything. They like to keep it loose, especially with the work they do. They're kind of standoffish, a little wary of everyone, but yeah.
All right. One corner, you can see Erron. Not much to see of him. He's wearing a duster, leather hat, leather gloves, and boots. And, around 6 feet tall figure.
I need you to speak into your microphone. Can't hear you very well.
I'm sorry. Better?
Try again.
Now?
That's better.
Oh, good. Yeah. Standing in the corner, head down. And a bandana in his face. Humanoid.
Assuming that's everyone. I'm currently about to upload a map to help you guys see everything a little bit better. So I counted for an hour I didn't have. Go ahead and snag this. Bring it over to here. Oh, I better hit start session too. That might be helpful. Alright. Let's go ahead and add people. Are you guys all on the see, 2 people are. You guys, it's 3.
On the what?
On the BTT.
No.
Alright.
How do I do that?
So go to your character sheet. And along the top row, you'll see the long rest, short rest, then you'll see some additional buttons. Hit the play button.
Wait. For in the D&D Beyond.
In the D&D Beyond on your character sheet. On the desktop
I'm using
version.
the app.
Yeah,
I'm
so
using the app.
yeah, so to access the desktop, access the VTT, you have to be using the desktop version.
Oh. Okay, I'll just use my laptop.
Okay. Would you be sitting at a table?
In character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Summon Commoner.
It's so many people.
That was a neat trick.
Got a rogue sitting over here. Got a whole party sitting at this table. Neat. There we go. And let's do this. There we go. And so as you guys are sitting around waiting for something to happen, like you hear various conversations going on. The person that seems to be the guildmaster says, listen up everyone. We're about to get started with the quest. Yes, the quest. The competition quest. Everyone come in. Come here. I brought brownies. And at that, everyone's gonna start circling in. What is going on? Wait, why is someone moving the commoner? What on earth is going on? Why is this not functioning properly? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, why is this all wigging out of me? There we go, that's better. It says, so, the quest involved is you guys are all going to be randomly assigned to different groups and parties, and your goal is to acquire a specific object from the ancient forest beyond. The first one to bring something of meaning back gets to acquire prestige and is allowed to participate in the next election. And if you are seeking honor, if you're seeking glory, if you are seeking brownies, well, not really brownies, those are all for me. But you will have the opportunity to do so. So, and he begins to read off names of pre-assigned entrants to this particular thing. He says, and for party 7, we have Erron, Kaerith, Kalnier.
That'd be Kalnier.
Kalnier. Oh, my apologies. Zaya. And Nemo.
The Mel.
Oh, I'm looking at it right here. It says Nemo.
I
Oh,
think
no
you'll have
matter.
to check your eyes again.
And then as Serafina. Or
Here.
Serafina. However you pronounce it. I don't know.
Serafina. Here.
Well, you guys go ahead and stand over there. I've called your names. I will go ahead and get through this, and he keeps reading off different names, and he tells you to go over to like this table to go plan and organize. And you're just sitting there waiting for the next idea. But this is an opportunity for you to introduce yourselves to each other and kind of get an idea of your different characters and how they would interact.
Nice to meet you. It's a shame they don't pay well here, but prestige is better than nothing, I guess, huh?
Well, you know what they say. Power is
boy.
always good ways to make money, but you need the power to make the money first.
I hope that will work out.
Always handy getting a little more experience under your belt. You know, getting some good fights, loot some crazy things out there in the world. I'm Kalnier, by the way, and I'm sure y'all already heard my name, the correction that followed. Excited to work with y'all.
The name's Kaerith. Nice to meet you all.
My name is Zaya.
Serafina.
Namel.
Erron.
So is he gonna just come over and give us the object we're supposed to find, or do we have a scroll?
Well, yeah. So he's still like sorting people into teams. If you guys are done talking to each other, is all you guys have to say to each other, or?
Kalnier, you seem to be pretty bulky and pretty handy with whatever you got over there. What are you privy to if we ever have to get into combat during this trial?
Well, typically, my combats really run at I look at somebody in front of me and I run over and hit them.
Okay.
A couple of times, one time. Sometimes they hit me back. Most of the time, it's just me hitting them.
Erron, what about you?
I can kill about anything, as long as it's only one thing. If I'm outnumbered, I'm kinda in trouble, so you might need a hand there or things get dicey for me.
What was that name? Nemo? Right?
No, it's Namel.
Nah. Apologies. Miss Namel, what do you handy with in case we get into a fight?
I'm handy with my fists.
Okay. What about you, Zaya, over there?
It's actually Zaya, and I am a magic user, and I fight mostly from the fringe. I'm not very good at close combat.
Serafina, what about you? What do you have to offer this party?
I suppose that I have arcane abilities as well as I can heal.
And so you guys know I'm good with a sword or a bow.
Both close and far. There's a good skill set. I'm typically close. When getting angry. It depends on the day.
I can understand that very well.
Well, I can also do both if necessary, but I prefer to shoot from a distance. Can't pick.
Kaerith is going to kind of look over at the guildmaster and see what he's doing by now.
At this point he's finishing up, and he's going to look over, and he's going to start handing out different scrolls and directions. And he's going to stop at your table, and as he places it down, you'll let's see. He's going to like kind of take a loop around the whole table. And sorry, rolling dice. He's gonna place it down on the table, and he's gonna say, "Well, if you should come back, I will have something for you. But what the directions are: go down the smuggler's respite, go into the forest that's further down in the respite, and you should find some smugglers that way, and they should have some rather intriguing items, and come back with something nice. I will give you a brownie."
That's all you need, something nice?
Yes.
And the prestige comes with the brownie?
Oh, yes, indeed. And you, like I said, you'll be eligible to participate in the next election, should you choose.
Is it a good brownie? Like,
Oh,
is this a mediocre brownie at best, or
triple
good
fudge chocolate
brownie?
chip.
That sounds like a pretty good brownie.
Are we all going after the same group? Every party here, or?
Well, I suppose so. So it's a race to the finish. But whoever brings back the most interesting item is eligible.
Is it for the party or just one of us?
Well, every member of the party themselves will be allowed to participate. Whether you choose to stay or remain as a party is up to you. I mean, after all, you can choose whether or not to engage or not. But if you, let's say you, Zaya, want to participate in the election, and then Erron over there does not, well, he doesn't have to. Oh,
Is
and
it
this comes
legal
with
to
200
fight?
gold, by the way. I mean, that's not a big amount of gold.
Mm-hmm.
But should you need
Enough
any
about the
wares-
okay. So like, is it one brownie for the party or one for like? I'm really. This brownie sounds delicious, so I just want to make sure.
Well, I guess I'll sweeten the deal. I will give you one brownie, and I'll give the rest of them one brownie.
You know what? I like that. How are y'all feeling?
Kaerith nods his head in agreement.
And if you should need some supplies before you go ahead and see Sylvia over there at the desk, and she should be able to help you with some adventuring supplies, like weapons, potions, anything else you might need. Also, I believe.
Well, I
just
guess-
out of
Also, I believe this belongs to you, and he's gonna hold out one of your guns, Erron. He's gonna set it on the table. And
Are you?
He's gonna like, whisper something in a language none of you understand, and he's gonna drop a whole bunch of extra all of your weapons on the table, and it's gonna create a massive Jenga block. He says, "Have fun with that," and he's gonna walk away.
Now what?
He created a giant Jenga tower.
Thank you.
This dude just janged my great axe.
Party tricks. And Kaerith is going to grab his bow and string it across his back.
All right, go ahead and do a sleight of hand check for me. It's a Jenga tower, dude.
23.
All right, you're able to get your bow out.
With it
no
being a
problems.
natural 20.
Please. Please be careful.
Please, I'm not so reckless.
Zaya's gonna kind of look at the tower and try to find. I'm guessing it's her spear.
Yep. Dude was really sneaky. Like, he got a pretty good roll to beat all your passive perceptions.
Yeah. He didn't grab my hex blade, right? I didn't have that summoned on me at the time.
No, I don't think he'd
Okay.
have that ability to touch it anyway.
I guess I will try
wanna make
to
sure.
get my spear out then.
Okay, sleight of hand. All right, and you're able to retrieve your spear. You know, the tower shakes a little bit, but you're able to retrieve your spear just fine.
Guess I'm gonna.
All that's
go
left
for
is
mine.
like just a precarious stacking of the 2 guns on top of the great axe.
Guess I'm gonna try to get my guns.
And you hop on the table and you start pulling at your guns, and the great axe is beginning to lean as if it's going to fall over.
Uh-oh.
But you're able to retrieve your guns, leaving, I think it's just the great axe, unless Serafina, you had a sword or something.
Huh?
Did you have a
I did.
sword equipped?
Sword. Yeah, I have a sword.
So right now it's just the sword and the great axe precariously stacked on top of each other.
I was gonna grab my great axe. Maybe. Okay.
Alright, and you're able to grab your great axe, leaving just the sword, on the table by itself, making it really easy to finish this up. And you look over at Hubyub, and he's actually smiling at the whole situation that you guys were able to dismantle this thing with no problems.
Does it happen to y'all often? Man comes in, jangas your weapons. It's kind of unsettling.
Yeah, the power to
Richali
do
is
it.
a strange place.
Please.
I don't know if
Well-
I should be amused or terrified.
I'm not
Both.
gonna lie. Kinda ashamed I lost my weapons like that. I hope this is
Well,
not
I
a dumb
guess
thing
that
here.
we should probably start to look over at what Sylvia has before the other parties get there.
Yes,
Wise
I think-
words.
I think so as well.
Kaerith is going to lean up right next to the front door waiting for you guys.
And
Okay.
for your
I'll-
starting gold, it's going to be based off of your background, and you should have had an opportunity to pick. So what are you trying to get from?
Oh, there it is. Well, how much is a potion?
Potions are 35 gold.
Damn.
Yeah, you got spoiled.
You
were spoiled, dude.
I am spoiled like crazy.
Those of you that had spent any significant amount of time in Stonecall would realize that the cost of these potions are much, much higher than they are in Stonecall.
Any chance I can find some bullets here?
Wait, just to clarify, my weapon was taken?
It was taken and put on the table as like a
Anyone
like a
wanna take
dexterity
charge on
or
the
a
shopping
sleight of hand check.
stuff?
Was the great sword on the table Serafina's, or because I guess I don't have a weapon.
Wasn't mine.
Can I just not hear anybody?
Hello,
Yeah.
Warden.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Warden.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Yeah, okay, I must have like accidentally hit my headset and like turned the volume way down, so I did not hear a single word any of you were saying.
I was asking if the greatsword on the table was for Serafina because I guess I didn't choose a weapon. Yeah.
The great sword. Yeah, I mean, I would assume you had a sword. Do you not have it in your inventory?
He
I
does. She
guess
just doesn't have it
not.
equipped.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'll wield it then.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm. Sorry, y'all.
All right. And as this happens, a random jackalope begins to walk over.
Puppy.
It's gonna sit here, and also look at Sylvia.
What? What? Did they spike the drinks here? Anybody else seen the jackalope?
I think so.
It's so cute.
It's adorable.
Jackalopes come here often, Miss Sylvia?
No, I don't believe so. I don't know where this even came from. It never came through the front door.
Can we
Well,
try
if
to
no one's
befriend
claimed
it?
I'll take it.
You could try to befriend it.
Yeah.
How much money for some jackalope hide?
Buying or selling?
Selling.
I suppose a couple of gold would work.
Kaerith's gonna walk over to the jackalope and grab a dagger out of his backpack.
Can I see if this
Can I
jackalope
try to intercept and snatch
Wait,
it
wait,
before
I
I
haven't,
do it?
I haven't
wait.
done anything yet.
Wait,
Oh.
Just walked over to it.
wait. Do
We
not
need
touch
another.
it.
I wouldn't touch the jackalope that came out of nowhere. You just got some evil hoodoo voodoo on that thing.
Can I try to befriend it?
Sure.
And something that's not a proficiency of mine?
Yeah, with the animal handling?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Alright, you're able to make quick friends with the jackalope. It's almost as if some external force decided to summon this thing here to you and provide you with a companion.
Okay, so I'm gonna start petting it if it allows it.
Yep, it'll allow it just fine.
No, come back. Yay.
You know, Tin could have rabies. Or like jackalope.
It doesn't matter.
Serious.
This is
What if it bites you? You don't know.
well.
where that
Then I
thing's
probably
been.
shouldn't have touched it. But as is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy jackalope.
Yes. I'm gonna ask it.
Or
I'm
you'll
gonna
know
ask
it.
him like in a little baby voice. Do you want to come with us? Yes.
Yeah, it's just gonna
And
start
kind of
like
like-
panting and it's gonna have its tongue out. And...
Yes. And I'm gonna kind of turn to the party and go, "This is mine now."
Your gold to spend on food for it.
Kalnier's just gonna look around the rooms. It came from nowhere. And you're just okay.
Magic works in mysterious ways.
Magic's scary. It's magic. What
And
if that
I
thing
must be
explodes?
scary.
What if that's a spy from the enemy?
What enemy?
Our rivals. We are in competition.
We need to get going. Are we gonna buy anything?
That's true. Kalnier's gonna sit down 35 gold on the counter. Just one healing potion, please.
Very well. Here you are.
And Zaya will do the same.
All right. You receive 2 potions of minor healing.
I can't afford it. Ammo here, Warden?
You are able to get ammo here, yes.
Okay, what's the price?
For 12 shots, you can get, it'll be 5 gold for 12 shots.
Okay, I put 5 gold on the counter.
You get your bullets. Anyone else want to get anything?
Can we get weapons?
Yeah.
Here
What
as
kind of
well.
weapon are you looking to get?
A scimitar?
Scimitar.
Or I think it's a scimitar.
Go ahead and pull up the... yes, that'll be 25 gold.
Here it is.
Alright. And you get a scimitar.
And how do I do that?
So on your
Yay.
character sheet, go to your click on inventory. There's gonna be a button that says manage inventory. And it'll automatically just go to the add items, and you'll just type in scimitar. And then you just hit add on the scimitar.
No, did you get any starting gear when you made your character sheet?
I don't know. I thought I did this correctly, but I guess I didn't.
You have it all in there. You just gotta equip it. So when so there's gonna be the checkbox. Just make sure you click the check boxes, and it'll equip it.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that.
Oh, I see now.
I think I did it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing with any, like, if you want your chainmail on, you have to make sure to click on that too. And that's going to change your AC.
Definitely want to put that on.
Okay.
We ready to head out?
I think so.
Agreed.
I'm gonna start making my way towards the door and then partially open it and look back.
Moving fast, I like to see it.
Right behind you.
Okay.
I'll follow.
And you find yourself in the windy, sandy, dusty streets of Rashali. You see the occasional person heading towards Heaven's Reach, probably heading towards heaven. Further down the road, you see the glass carousel. Lots and lots of trade going on. Food, meat, jewelry, weapons, items. There's the money changers. People heading in and out of the Bloody Ruby, which is the Colosseum. For various reasons.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to everybody and go, is anybody familiar with the city?
Yes, I can lead the way if need be.
It's a little rough. Still learning the area. I trust the blue one, though.
Yeah.
Stay close and don't get lost. And I'll start leading the group down through the blood trail, through the glass carousel. Kind of stop every now and then to make sure everyone's following me.
Question, is the jackalope still here?
The jackalope is still there. I'll just wait until...
Okay. He's just with me. He's walking beside me.
Yeah. So we'll need to find a way to do like a familiar for the jackalope.
Okay.
But for all intents and purposes, the jackalope is with you. So, and as you're passing through the glass carousel, you have a huge number of vendors trying to barter, and some were, hawking at you to buy. Dates, come buy your dates. Come get some weapons, bows and arrows. We got them all. Jewels, you look like you could use some jewelry. You have a wife at home?
Kaerith just emotionless, just shoulder checking anyone in his way to get through the glass carousel.
What do jackalopes even eat?
Meat.
Herbivores
Cool.
and meat, yeah.
And pushing through.
Namel, are you in the VTT, or do you need us to move your character for you?
I think I am.
Okay.
Let's stop at this intersection and kind of just do a head count, waiting for everyone.
Yep. And as you're doing the head count,
Oh,
you're
shit.
gonna hear a rickety cart pass by with some meats on it. It says, "Can I get you anything from the cart, dearie? I have some kebabs, and I have some sandworm meat, and I have some chicken."
I'll take some sandworm meat.
It'd be very well. She, she's like 5 feet tall, so she's super short. Says, "Here you go, dearie." And she hands you a stick that has some sandworm meat on it.
I'll toss her a gold coin.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so generous.
Let's keep moving. And
How much for the chicken? Oh no, hold on, a little package.
It's 2 silver.
2 silver.
Yes.
Now you make the chicken.
Yes, I do.
Give me 2 things of chicken. I'll give her a gold coin. You keep the change. I appreciate.
Yeah, thank you so much, dearie. If you
He's gonna
need
walk
me
forward,
again, just
Dual
go.
fisting chicken.
My name is Penelope. What is your name?
Oh, Kalnier.
Kalnier, you look like a handsome man. My name is Penelope Huggins.
You flatter me, Penelope.
Well, I hope you're not going anywhere dangerous.
Oh, well, sorry to disappoint you. I love going dangerous places.
Well,
Almost as much as I love this chicken.
oh, thank you so much. Well,
Don't have to get in a cook-off with you sometime.
absolutely. That sounds like a fun time. Well, fate be with you.
Zaya's also gonna ask for some, kind of put her hand up for 2 chickens as well.
It's like, oh, here you go, dearie. And I suppose one is for your little dog here.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wonderful. Such a good little dog.
And I will give her the 5 silver pieces.
Thank you so much. Anyone else want anything? No? Very well. I will be on my way. Be safe, dearies.
Thank you. You too.
Kaerith continues to stalking off towards the sandy glass.
Alright.
Do.
And as you pass the sandy glass bed and breakfast, you notice that there are a couple of people outside the front of it just drinking ale, getting drunk.
Kaerith is kind of gonna wait just right before the city gates right here.
Have we seen any of our competitors yet?
You've seen
Bloody
some
gun.
people leave down the smuggler's respite, but you wouldn't know if they were competitors. I mean, I guess you could do an investigation check if you want to try that.
Can I see anyone?
There's some people around you, yeah. Yeah,
I mean, never.
are you just looking for someone specific or?
No, I'm
Just-
just trying to figuring out who is down there.
At the sandy glass, or which way? You got a little pointy thing, so you can
At the smuggler's respite.
down this way. You have some people walking down that way. they don't necessarily look. If you want to do an investigation check, you can do that. If you want to see like more about them, or you can do a perception check to just kind of see how many people are there.
I will do a perception check.
Got a -3 to investigation. Jeez. Does that just come from the fact that you got a 5 intelligence?
Yeah, I think so.
So,
You have 5 intelligence? Hold on.
What?
Hey, I'm not the smartest fella around, all right?
He can shoot the gun real good.
Can he? Okay.
I mean, that's more of it's dexterity and not intelligence. Thankfully, he doesn't need intelligence to fire a gun.
Fuck. Okay.
But
That's
you do
scary.
see that this is a well-walked path. They're despite its name, this pathway is used for various reasons. It's most likely used for drug trafficking, but this particular space is not really all that regulated, and it very much appears that way.
You said that there were some people in front of the sandy glass.
Yep.
Can I try to kind of listen as we walk past?
It's general bar stuff. People like bragging about stupid things or trying to like start an argument. Someone's you see a woman throw a glass at a man as he runs out of the sandy glass and around the corner, calling him a cheater and so on and so forth. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary.
I got a 23 on that perception check just to see how many people there are.
That was a nap.
Yep. So further down the road, you spot about 17 people along this road.
Okay. Do any of them look like they could potentially be an adventurer?
You can do an investigation check.
I will. Let's see.
The goal was just to get Warden out of character. This was just to get any sort of special object from anyone on the smuggler's respite, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, something.
Okay.
Whoever acquires the most valuable thing is the one that wins.
Oh.
That was 15.
Okay. Some of them do like the adventurers that were in the guild.
Okay.
Kaerith is going to continue pushing down the smuggler's respite, just little by little, trying to keep an eye out for anything that kind of catches his eye as we move down.
Anything nefarious?
Not even that, just anything special. Any shiny objects, anything that people seem to hold a little too dear to themselves, especially around the adventurers.
Okay.
Need me to make a investigation check?
Yeah, if you want to make an investigation check.
18.
So you don't necessarily see anyone like clutching onto any particularly valuable objects. Like I mean, people are holding onto their money pouches for sure, but like, no, there doesn't seem to be any valuable things that you can notice offhand. But the idea is to go into the forest much further down the road. So as you leave Rashali further down the Smuggler's Respite, go ahead and do.
Into this path. Okay.
Yep. And you see that the pathway of Broken Stone does actually reunite with the Smuggler's Respite. And you can You'll travel, and you'll make your way. Off the distance you see Corrin, but the pathway splits off before you would get to Corrin.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Kaerith is going to get real silent right about now and kind of start being a little twitchy and kind of anxious for no apparent reason.
Yeah, no reason at all. I'm deleting the token, like you're part of the party, which is why I have the token now.
Oops, I'm sorry.
So I guess we start to go down that road. Zaya's gonna keep a pretty close eye on the surroundings, knowing that it's pretty easy to get ambushed.
Yeah, I'm also going to be keeping an eye.
Okay. Alright. And as you get to about here, the sun descends down below the horizon, the distant mountains. And it seems as though it is time to set up camp.
Okay. Well, we haven't seen anything so far. Let's kind of dart under those trees over there and try to get some rest for the night.
Well, we'll probably need to set up a watch.
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second if that is needed.
I'll do last.
I'll
I
go
can
right
set up.
before Zaya.
We'll kind of set up under the
Yeah,
shade
well-
of like this grove.
We went for 1-2 last second. Alright, I'm taking what watch that nobody else has. How about that?
Well, we can do like 3 people do it one night and 3 people do it the next night. If we're, on the road that long.
How
Don't
many
mind.
We'll be walking pretty far.
I'm going to be looking, like, kind of taking a head count. How many are there?
How many
6.
of us?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's 6 of us, I
us.
think.
There's 6 or 5 of us.
6.
There's 6 of us.
Okay.
Kaerith is going to kind of lean up against the tree and just stare at the kind of dimming tree line, just keeping his gaze and his sweeping arc just looking to see if he sees anything.
And for tonight at least, there doesn't seem to be anything out there. A gentle wind blows through the budding grass that seems to be mingling with the sands as the landscape transitions from the sand into the grassy areas ahead. You see some clouds come through as the night begins to fade into a much darker black. The fire that you guys start being the only source of light around until the stars begin to reveal themselves. And the night passes without incident.
Okay.
Allowing you to
During
start-
that
Huh?
During that night, Kaerith is going to summon his blade and kind of just every now and then take a break from looking at the perimeter and just stare into the blackness of it. Seemingly distracted.
Okay. And the next morning.
While the jackalope and I are trying to figure out a name for it.
Okay. Next one would be me.
Kaerith doesn't wake you up for your watch.
Okay, then I just wake myself up. I'm like, is it my turn yet?
No,
I think
don't worry.
Time to wake up.
Is the sun coming up, or is it just the stars that are
Well-
out right now, Warden?
Well, I'm just saying that the night will pass without incident, unless there's like something specific you guys are trying to do.
Nope. Kaerith is just gonna sit up against the tree and just keep watch all night.
Yeah. So if you're up the entire night, go ahead and take a level of exhaustion.
Sure. Do.
Right.
Trying to figure out how to do that on D&D.
And as you begin your trek the next day, you find that you're able to move a bit quicker if you're not stepping in the sand. You make your way further down this trail. As off in the distance on the right, you see giant towers of stone. You imagine that they might belong to Stonefall. As it cuts further, as your pathway cuts a little bit more south to avoid the sight of these things. And eventually you arrive at the edge of this forest. And within the forest, you note that the atmosphere is off. The sky, the air through it, looks to be a bit more blue than it should be. Listening, you hear no sounds outside of the rustling of the leaves and the trees that the wind might carry. There's no animal life past this point.
Do I see any, like, prints?
You can do an investigation check.
Okay. Try.
Warden, how do I add the exhaustion to my character sheet? I'm not seeing it anywhere.
So on your character sheet,
Oh, conditions. There we go. I'm dumb.
That's unfortunately a 9.
okay. I mean, you do see that this path is used. But you can't tell if anyone's been here recently. But the forest ahead, being eerily quiet, conveys a sense of dread before you enter. I need to know when you're going to enter.
Can I kind of look around to see if I see any signs of like an ambush or anything?
Sure. Go ahead and do a perception check.
Can I do the same?
Yep.
What do we use to roll that?
So, on your character sheet, you'll see, assuming you're on the PC version, you'll see your list of skills, and you're going to just go all the way down to perception. And you'll see the +3 for Nemel. And just click on the +3. And that'll roll. That's initiative.
Oh. Let me see. I have to use the mobile app because for some reason it won't let me in on my desktop or laptop, so...
Yeah, so make sure to scroll over to your skills, and it'll show up with like acrobatics, animal handling, arcana. In that list, it'll show up.
Okay, I see it here. And you said perception?
Yep.
Okay.
And sitting at the entrance of the forest, Kalnier's just gonna heft his axe over his shoulder and start whistling, carefree.
And you're going into the forest?
Yeah. Start walking in. I won't get too far from the party. I'll probably...
Well, once you cross
Probably
into
10
it, I
feet
need you to
without-
make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
I got a 17.
Okay. You neither Zaya
Plus
nor
20, so it's a
Namel,
20.
neither of you see anything that might be considered ambush. But Kalnier, as you enter into the forest, you notice that your senses become a bit more dull. Your sense of taste, touch, smell, eyesight, hearing just gets a little bit numb. All of it.
Ooh, don't like that. A little tingly. This is a tingly forest. I don't think that's normal.
Kaerith will cross the boundaries to kind of stock up behind Kalnier.
Okay. Go ahead and so anyone that enters needs to make a con save.
Here we go.
Did we hear Kalnier?
Yeah.
Like, are we far in, or?
I suppose that I will enter after Q.
I rolled a
but-
7.
All right.
I'll go ahead and enter.
Okay. Zaya, you feel the same thing. Erron, you feel the same thing. It's just that all of it's a little bit muted.
Okay, then I'll just I'll roll then.
But Kaerith, when you enter in, it seems to hit you a little bit harder than the rest of them. Like, the numbness just begins to ache a little bit more than you might expect.
Okay.
And you're going to suffer a -1 to all of your rolls while in the forest.
Cool.
Same thing with Serafina. It's just going to be pressing down on you.
-1 to all the roll.
Imposing on you. I think we're missing one person. I think Nemel.
Nemel, yeah.
If you are
It
you
was
going
a
to enter into the
D20
forest?
plus the. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
hang
sorry.
on.
I'm just trying to figure out how to
Hang
do
on.
that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Yeah. So on your Constitution save, it should be. Hang on. Let me open up my mobile app so I can see what you're seeing.
Yeah.
To here. Characters. All right. So, on the very first page that you're on, you're gonna see all of your attributes. You're gonna go scroll down. You'll see saving throws, and you'll just click Constitute. Click the +2.
Okay. The +2 you said?
Yep.
Oh, the Constitution. Okay.
Constitution +2.
All right. I got a 13.
All right. And you feel the numbness, but it doesn't seem to impose itself on you all that much. And as you travel in further, the sun begins to darken again as night comes.
Do we hear or see any animals now that we're in here?
There are no animals to be seen or heard.
And is there any, I guess, sign of other parties, or?
If you want to do a perception check, you can do that.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. I got a 6.
You do not notice anything.
Well, I'm proficient. I could help her, so she can roll again. Right?
I mean, you could, but it's also a matter of, a bit of metagaming there.
I'm just trying to be a good teammate.
Oh yeah, I understand. But those things need to be called ahead of time.
It's all good. It's all good.
You're gonna camp up here for the night?
I think we should.
Sure.
ahead and do some stuff.
Ooh.
Resume. So I imagine you guys are gonna set up camp, set up a fire. Let me grab a sticker of a fire.
Do we want to camp on the road, or do we want to camp kind of like over here in these trees?
Let's go. I
thinking-
would say
I
away from the
don't-
road.
I don't know how well being in the trees would work for us.
I was thinking could be camping underneath the trees. Could
Yeah,
just get us cover.
Getting out of the
Maybe-
road would probably be the smartest thing.
Maybe here.
I would say we pick something where we have choke points so I can set up traps.
Yeah, if we do something like here, we can trap like between here. You know, kind of this perimeter.
Yeah.
For example, I just don't feel comfortable being on the main road that people walk
Yeah.
through and just seeing an open campfire with people sleeping.
I agree.
Well, that works for me.
Okay. Well, let me just know where you want the fire, because I can move this wherever, or I guess you guys can move it too if you want.
Lock down like right there and something.
And I just
Yeah, I'd say this is nice camping, but this forest is stuffy as all get out.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Man, I like a good campfire, but this forest, this stuffy as all get out.
Okay. Let me go ahead and
Do you need me to say it again, Kaerith?
No.
Alright.
So I would like to set up a trap here, and here, an alarm trap.
Okay.
I would like to cast it as a ritual. Oh wait, can I have 2 traps? Let me check that. I think I can only have 1. Yeah, I can only have 1.
Hey, Kalnier, you got any booze over there on you?
He like ruffles around the very just kind of bare like skirt he wears. There's like a big pouch hanging off the side of it. I got spices for cooking, but I didn't pick up no booze.
Well, again.
I try not to get too foggy.
Respectable.
Is there anything you guys are trying to do for the remainder of the night outside of
Zai's gonna like lay out her stuff, but like with her making sure her weapons are like really close.
So I'm guessing you did. So how long is the alarm?
8 hours.
No,
And
is it
if a
like
ritual costed... What?
Well, is there a
Oh wait,
dimension
that's
on
on. I think a 20-foot cube.
it? 20-foot cube. So right here or where?
Yeah, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. It's gonna take me an hour, but
Damn, that's a lot of that's a lot of rituals. Shit.
So I guess we're just watching him do this for an hour.
Kaerith is just gonna lean up against his stump and pass out. Just-
Oh, didn't mean. Okay. Apparently this thing is just gonna has a mind of its own. Switch over to this music.
Namel's just gonna lay out their stuff and just kind of stare out at the sky. Just listen to everybody do their thing.
Zai's gonna be
Are those all the places
Petting
that you
her-
wanted? Did I do
her
that right?
new puppy.
You get a name for her yet?
No, we haven't agreed on anything yet.
What about Jack?
I proposed that first. He didn't seem to like that one.
Does he like a lope?
I'll turn towards the puppy, go, elope? And he's like, no.
What if we name the jackalope Cog? Hear me
Yes.
And I'll just stare.
Instant yes.
in honor of the person that summoned him to this existence. That'd be
Yep,
hilarious. That'd
yep.
be great.
It's
Yes.
either that or Creed, one of the two.
Oh no, we don't.
Please be. Cog fits
I
it
think I
better.
like Cog better.
Me too.
Which one does he like more?
Are you asking me? I like.
No.
You're the one naming him.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of
Cog.
asking Zach.
Cog.
Cog the jackalope.
Kind of weird. He doesn't have any cogs on him.
He is now an essential cog to my being.
Strange name
No,
for
you're
a
getting
strange
into the
jackalope.
theoretical.
If anything happens to Cog, I will kill whoever did it first, all of you, and then myself.
Now that
Well-
seems a bit drastic.
I understand
But I
the
understand.
reference. Well,
By the time Erron sets up his traps, Kaerith is going to be fast asleep, with his right hand kind of twitching every now and then.
Well, I can take first watch if need be, since Kaerith seemed to be passed out.
Traps
I
will
don't
wake me
think he
up.
woke any of us for our
Yeah,
I think he
seemed to
needs
be
it.
asleep.
He was up all
That
night.
one.
So I'll take last watch, like I was supposed to.
Then I'll take second watch like I'm supposed to.
All right. If anything steps in the traps, it will wake me up, and I will let you know.
before you go to
Good
bed,
night.
I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you pick the one thing I don't.
14 for Kaerith, because that's a 15 with a -1.
Oh man,
Sure.
that's
What?
I got you.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
That wasn't that.
4. Never. Wait, what?
So Kalnier.
Why didn't I add my
Oh,
plus
save.
0?
It was a save. Not a check.
Well, I'm still going
Ah.
to count that as a success because I think the modifier is still the same for you. Maybe.
Yeah, it is.
So Kalnier and Serafina. As the night progresses, you see a fog begin to roll in through the forest. And it overtakes the camp.
Okay. So we cannot really say anything.
Yeah, you two can't see anything.
Yeah.
My bad.
Damn, it's a shame. Can't see nothing when they hear fog. Can't see Cog in the fog.
Oh my god.
Good one.
I can't wait.
I mean, I'm just gonna kind of look at it weird because, there's not really a fog that I can see.
Wait,
Wait,
you
can the
can't-
mouse see the fog?
Huh?
Or
Only Kalnier and Serafina see a fog.
okay.
I'm
That's
gonna go,
fog.
what fog?
That,
What do you
that
mean,
fog,
what fog?
That
He
fog.
he just
nothing
like
there.
widens his arms. It's fog.
That fog is quite annoying.
I don't see a fog.
You don't
I
see
think
it.
they're losing their minds.
Me.
I mean, I can barely see you through it. Little rough, just rolled out of nowhere.
And we're sitting pretty close together, right?
Yep. And after about 10 or so minutes of this fog being present, you notice the fog. Well, Kalnier and Serafina notices that the fog drifts away.
Oh, see, that's a little better.
Yes. It's finally gone.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to do?
Nope,
Nope.
not on my end.
No, Namel's gonna go to bed after hearing all this
Yeah.
about a fog. They just roll over.
Who was on first watch? Kalnier?
Down there.
Okay. Fuck.
I guess Zaya and Cog are gonna go ahead and go to sleep.
Yeah. Serafina is gonna be resting.
And who's on first watch?
Kalnier.
Okay. Okay.
That illusion of one.
And Kalnier, you go to bed, and I'm assuming you wake Serafina.
Mhm.
And Serafina, during your watch,
Mhm.
you hear a snap of a twig.
Could I see if it's an animal of some sorts?
It's from this direction.
Oh, from that direction. Okay. Could I see if there's any like animals over there?
You can do a perception check.
Okay. I'll try. Believe that it's actually good. Which it is. That's a 15.
Okay. You see someone.
Keep in mind I do not
Right
have
there.
dark vision. Oh. There's someone right there.
Yep, there's someone right there. And he looks like he's creeping towards the camp. And as he
How far
crosses,
away would you say? How far away would you say that he is?
well, according to the ruler, he is 64 feet away, and he's going to cross over the line. So, Erron, you're going to be alarmed because he's tripping the alarm.
Okay, that's gonna wake me up. Get a mental ping. I draw my gun. I immediately look around to my teammates.
Okay.
Who's
Yeah.
awake? What's happening?
There's someone over there.
And with that, you're going to hear multiple people going to attack.
Can I just wake the other party members up?
Well, everyone's going to need to roll for initiative.
Yay.
Okay.
Right.
Sleeping as sleeping can be.
Does the -1 affect initiative?
For your initiative? I think
Yeah,
so.
does the -1 affect my initiative in this case?
Yes, it does. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta use the restroom real quick. It's that water's pushing on my bladder really hard, so be right back.
Okay.
Your -1 should be good because you have that +2 stuff.
Alright,
I'm gonna die.
join
Oh
board.
my god.
Be right back.
Yeah.
So Erron first, me second, then Zaya. Damn, you guys rolled pretty low. Shit.
Yeah, we didn't do
I'm
very good.
sleeping.
Yeah.
I've been rolling
65.
so well until this moment.
Fucking Colonel
I don't
Sanders
know.
over here has gotten delusions and fallen asleep.
Hey, listen, fog makes a man tired.
You sundowning
but
over
like-
there, old man, or what? Shit.
And the 2 chickens, woo.
Ooh, yeah, food coma. I like it. 2 days late. Oh, poor Colonel
Those are
Sanders.
really good.
Are you actually trying to like RP out like Colonel Sanders?
No.
Okay. You went for fried chicken in session 1. I was like,
It
damn.
was really it was amazing.
So,
Who doesn't
Everything
like
set
that?
up perfectly.
So currently,
I mean, yeah.
the only people awake are Serafina and Erron.
Mm-hmm.
Warden, can you check your DM really quick?
Okay.
Thank you.
And there's going to be
Back.
a round. So we're going to go ahead and start from the very top. You can use a bonus action to yell, or you can use a full action to wake someone up.
Firing a gun won't do the trick.
I mean, that would wake me up pretty quick.
I think so.
Sure. You firing a gun, I'll say it can wake them up, but they're going to be prone. Everyone's going to be prone for the first turn.
Oh,
That's just in range.
And did you figure out what rolls you're going to use for your guns?
I found a gun in the D&D sheet. In the D&D,
Well, let me go ahead and
Database.
take a look at it real quick, because
that would be, took the archery feat. So I get +2
yeah,
range.
I'm not agreeing to a 2d8 +4. That's a bit much.
Damn.
So,
I'm not gonna lie, that's a fair point.
so we're just you can roll it, but you're gonna be rolling the longbow damage for it.
That's fair. But the 2 hit is the same.
And the 2 hits the same, so yeah, just use your longbow for it.
22 to hit.
All right. Well, you're gonna hit the bandit for sure. All right. You strike for 6 damage. Okay.
That's fair. And that woke everybody up.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's gonna wake everyone up.
Yeah, that'll wake me up.
Bandit captain's gonna reveal himself.
Mhm.
All of these. So this one's not seen yet. Which one is it? Yeah, this one here.
Yes.
Okay. Bandit captain's gonna run forward. And he's gonna take out his pistol. He's gonna shoot at you, Erron.
Oh god, please, I'm squishy. Please.
Well, he
miss.
got a 7, so he misses. So
Oh yeah, that's fine.
don't feel too bad. C's gonna also run out. He's gonna fire a crossbow directly at you. Well, he's also gonna miss. So apparently they're just gonna be sucking at their jobs. Like they just don't do so well. And now Kaerith.
Kaerith is gonna, get out, use half of his movement speed to become unprone. And for everyone who's awake, you kind of notice Kaerith's hand and his eyes kind of seem a little weird. Some sort of energy kind of going on around him, and he's kind of just growling in a deep, deep tone, not making any sense to anyone. But he doesn't seem to be normal right now. He's gonna summon his cursed hex blade, and hold on, how many feet is it to Bandit C?
So you can use the ruler. So you press R.
Yeah.
And you can drag it. So 15.
Yes.
You know.
He's gonna walk over to Bandit C, if you allow. I know it's 15 to 16.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. He's gonna walk to the bandit and take a slash at him with his hex blade.
All right.
13.
You said 13.
Yep.
That's gonna hit him.
And he's only one-handing it at the time. It's gonna be 7 points of damage.
All right. And as you're gonna slash at the bandit, you're gonna take a cut out of him, a big solid chunk out of him.
And then, do I have any bonus actions? I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on the bandit captain. So, for 1 minute or until the target dies, you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls and score a critical hit of a roller 19 or 20, and regain 4 hit points if that cursed target dies.
Okay.
Then that'll be my turn.
All right. Well, Bandit A, seeing that he just got shot at by Erron, he's gonna move forward, and he's gonna fire off his crossbow at Erron. Hang on, let me roll to everyone. But he got a 1, nat 1, so he's gonna take 1d4 embarrassment damage here, for maximum embarrassment damage. And he's on the verge of death from embarrassment.
Damn.
And the jackalope is awake. So, Zaya, I will let you control the jackalope. And if you need the character, so he's got a bite.
I was gonna say, maybe Cog tries to bite Bandit A.
Okay.
No way he dies to Cog, bro.
Dirty 20.
God.
So
Nice.
After suffering from embarrassment, the bandit is just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna accept my fate, and he dies.
No way. Cog gets our first kill of the campaign.
Wow.
That's so fucked.
With hang on.
Yep.
All right, Zayed, you're up.
All right, I guess I'm going to push up and stand up from where I'm at, and then I'm going to spit a firebolt at the captain.
Okay. Roll the hit.
That was terrible.
All right, you're gonna miss.
And then, with the remainder of my movement, I'm just gonna move just a tiny bit to the side, over here, so that other people could, maybe get by me if they absolutely need to, since I am not a frontliner. And that will be my turn.
All right. All right, Nemel, you're up.
Okay. I guess I'll go to the bandit. I mean, next to
You can
Kalnier?
move 15
Is that
feet.
it?
You're not going to be able to hit anybody unless you have a ranged
Oh, that
item
sucks.
or spell.
I do not. So I guess I'll just move 15 feet towards, yeah, right there.
So, about here.
Mhm.
Okay. Bandit B is going to drop down. He's going to pull out his crossbow.
Oh shit.
And he's going to fire at Kaerith.
Okay.
All of them are missing.
That misses.
They just can't aim for shit. All right,
Too bad we
Serafina.
don't have somebody with vicious mockery.
Serafina, you're up.
I'm gonna cast. Actually, I need that bandit captain to roll me a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
as I cast Sacred Flame.
It's 13.
I think that passes.
Let's see. Hold on. I need to actually check my D.
Spells. Save DC is 13.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I think that fails. Wait, that actually succeeds, maybe? Depends
If it
on how.
meets the save, it should be able to save it, so.
That meets
Okay.
it, beats it.
Yep.
Yeah. How far? Hold on, I'm just trying to be doing some measurement here. Just to be saying, yeah, I think that can actually reach it. So, the bandit was not able to hit Kaerith, right?
Bandit B, no, was not.
Okay, then never mind. I'll just, then that's my turn.
Okay. Now it's Kalnier. You there?
Wake up, Colonel.
Colonel
Michael's
Sanders.
Okay. He was still a little groggy. He's gonna get up and just let loose a howl as he enters rage, and just gonna bound over to the bandit captain and take a swing at him with my axe. For 19.
That hits.
Awesome. Doing +2 for rage.
So 13.
Yep.
All right. You take a big swing at the bandit captain.
And that'd be it.
All right. Bandit D's gonna top down. He's gonna take a look at you, Kalnier, and he's gonna fire a shot and say, "Die, die!" With a 14 to hit.
That'd be a miss.
Oh, okay. Well, all of them just suck at their jobs, so, you know.
We got what? 1, 2, 3. We got 4 bogeys. Okay.
This is not the right music here. It's, nope. Let's do this one.
I don't know why that bandit captain's got some serious makeup going on right there.
Yeah.
And like a killer earring or whatever that is.
Yeah, they gave him it's a pretty cool, you know, icon for him.
Yeah, dude's looking good.
All right, Erron, you're up.
Is the bandit captain on the brink of death, or is he doing
Nope.
fine?
He's doing fine.
Alright.
I think the most hurt one would be Bandit C.
Bandit C. Can I reach him? He's in sight, right?
Yeah. Then under the tree, Kaerith is swinging at him.
Alright. This seems like a waste of ammo, so I'm just gonna use a firebolt.
Okay.
Wow.
I have 15 to hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit him.
Oh, that's terrible. 2 fire damage.
Okay. You start burning Bandit C.
Nice.
How hurt is he? He's got to be.
Oh, he's hurt. He's not looking good.
Okay, because I took a good chunk out of him.
You did.
Yeah.
Well, the bandit captain, not happy with what you did to him, is gonna switch his weapons and pull out a scimitar to attack you, Kalnier.
Woohoo!
And apparently, I just can't roll anything. You guys are getting super.
Just give it up, Ward.
You
Just
both.
let us sweep them. Let us sweep them. Collect the loot.
You rolled just fine for Cog.
Yeah, right.
Apparently I did. Like, you know, but these bandits are just.
Hey, you
not-
rolled up a 20, right? Yeah.
But Bandit C is gonna try to strike back at Kaerith here.
Let's see.
with his scimitar. With an 18
That
to hit.
definitely hits. Yeah,
Okay.
that hits.
All right. 4 damage to Kaerith.
Ooh, okay.
I mean,
All right.
granted, this is not meant to try to put you all in any absurd amount of danger, but still, like.
I get it, man.
All right, Kaerith, you're up.
I'm gonna look over at Bandit C and look back down at the kind of scimitar strike through my chest, and I'm gonna howl as I take another slash. This time, two-handed with my hexblade. You gotta be fucking kidding me. 8.
All right, you miss.
Yeah.
All right, and where do you want the jackalope to hit? Unless you wanted to try to move him. Kaerith.
Jackalope ain't mine.
No, but are you
It's
trying to
ours.
move, or are you just staying where you're at? Or is there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
I'm going to back up, kind of stay within melee range of Bandit C, but kind of put him in between me and the others, kind of dancing around this tree log right here.
Okay. All right. And where is Cog attacking?
Probably the bandit captain since he's the closest.
Okay.
Blood.
And it gets advantage on this attack.
Because he's a good boy.
It still doesn't hit.
Poor thing. He tried.
He tried, and now it's Aya's turn.
And she is... going to try the firebolt again on the captain.
Okay.
Good gracious.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
I don't like that. Oh, that's
Alright.
not too bad.
You can pick right or left.
Right.
All right, Kalnier, you get hit with the firebolt for 2 damage.
My bad.
Gonna look on. Cook the other one.
Are you enraged, Kalnier?
Yeah.
Should he get only half damage since he's in range, or does
It's
that not
just
count for spells?
fire.
Bludgeoning,
damage.
piercing, slashing.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
fire damage. So we're going to Nemel now.
So my distance is only 15, right?
Yeah, so you have, I believe, 30 movement, so you can hit anybody you want.
Oh shoot. Okay, can I go for bandit? I guess I'll go for bandit B, and then
Okay.
can I try and hit him with my scimitar? I think it's called
The scimitar? Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm assuming I just have to. Let me see. I think it says.
That's the damage.
Oh.
Alright, well, as you're running over, you slip on a rock and you're going to end up falling prone, and you're going to take 2 damage as you fall on your face.
Help!
Bandit B, seizing the opportunity of a lifetime,
Oh, that's fucked.
gets a nat 20.
Are you
Oh
serious?
no.
Ouch!
And Neville is
For 2.
dead.
So for a total of 6 damage as he hits you with the scimitar.
Right. Okay.
You're still alive.
Barely. Okay, so
There is a
I
question, too.
have to lower my hit points. I'm assuming. Is that correct?
Yep. So you're gonna,
To
so
4?
you should be able to click on your hit points and then punch in a number and then hit.
Damage.
Yeah.
Let me see. You said it was
it's,
6 damage, correct?
6 damage total.
Okay.
Crit rolls twice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can't do the crit rolls on the bandits properly, but the way to do crit rolls for mobile and so for mobile you just hold down the damage thing, and then you roll it. You can be able to select advantage, or crit, and then on mobile you just simply right click on the thing, and then you can pick advantage or crit damage or so on. So, all right, it's Kaerith's turn. No, sorry, no, I lied. It's not Kaerith's turn. It's Serafina's turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes,
Who was the one that was just entered?
Nemel.
How far away is Nemo, like, you say?
According to the ruler, 35 feet.
I'm
Oh,
also injured and I'm closer. Just saying.
true. You are. Which one looks more injured, do you say?
Nemel is more injured.
Well, I actually can technically heal Nemo because a healing word is 60 feet range.
Okay.
And that's a bonus action. And then for my action, which one's the closest one? And then Kaerith is also injured, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna guess that I can actually reach Kaerith.
With what?
Just my
With what?
movement speed, and then I can cast Cure Wound.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're only 20 feet away from me.
Yeah, like 15 feet.
So go ahead and roll
So-
roll the healing numbers for.
Okay. Which I will do that. I'm just trying to bring like all these stuff. Let's see. Okay, so then first I'm going to be casting the which I have.
So you-
Okay, then
Okay.
Nemel got healed about 5 HP,
Thank you. Oh
and
my god.
for some reason,
Yeah,
I
one's
don't-
for both your D4s.
Huh?
That's- I was just talking how you got one for both of your D4s. That's crazy.
and then I don't really know why it's 2d8 for
Well,
the.
so, yeah, Kaerith, you're guaranteed to get back up to max HP.
We'll just call it that.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely. And as
Yeah.
you kind of put your hand on Kaerith, he's gonna look back at you and snarl in a deep, guttural voice with kind of a little bit of thunder energy popping at his maw.
He's just snarling at me.
Yep.
Can I just attempt to snarl back?
Sure.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, then I'm gonna be doing that.
Okay.
But with like a deep guttural voice that doesn't really look like it comes from this person.
Respect.
Okay. Kalnier, you're gonna be up.
Alright, gonna repeat
Rinse and repeat.
and swing my great axe at the captain again. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
If you
Good
kill
lord.
my dog, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh, boy.
Beating up 13.
You knocked the dog unconscious.
That's so fucked,
Ooh.
bro.
Can't
Dude, you
believe
would have
you.
killed me. What
Uh,
is-
Whoops.
Old man's definitely sundown now.
Are you getting to do
You
anything else?
hear angry shrieking in the background.
Do you have reckless attack, and do you want to use it?
I do not. That is a level 2 thing.
Okay.
Sadly.
Poor barbarian.
Well, Cog, it was
Right.
nice knowing you. Nice and short.
He's dead.
Are you serious?
Well, no, he's unconscious.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh,
unless you were
God.
trying to kill the dog, Cog the dog, Like, you didn't.
Like, as soon as the axe starts going to like hog, I'm like, oh shit, and
You
try
just-
to like
you just
turn it so
bonk
the
him on the
flat
head
of the
real
blade hits
good.
him. Yeah.
And it falls
You give a real
unconscious.
good bonk, you know?
Yeah, just bonking the poor thing.
All right.
Can't believe you! And you hear very angry shrieking.
All right.
Wait,
Bandit,
behind you.
Bandit D has a brain. He's gonna run around and attack Serafina.
Okay. You can try.
And he misses.
Yay.
And we're back up to Erron.
Okay. Who's looking the healthiest?
The bandit captain is the healthiest. Bandit B hasn't been injured.
Bandit D hasn't either,
Bandit
has
D
he?
yeah, 2 of the bandits haven't been injured. C is hurting the most. Bandit the captain is still alive.
Okay, I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on the captain.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot him with judgment for 22.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
It's terrible for 6.
All right, and you shoot him. He's not happy about it.
Okay, but wait, there is Hunter's Mark damage.
Okay.
For another 3 damage.
All right.
He's still standing.
He's still alive.
Okay, but since I have mastery in revolver, which I forgot last time, but it didn't matter, he's zapped. He has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. Well, he's gonna.
And that's my turn.
All right, he's gonna try to take a swing at Kalnier here at disadvantage, which is he gets a 13, which I don't think
That'd
hits.
be a miss.
All right. Bandit C is gonna try to take another swing at Kaerith.
Why would he? I'm such a friendly guy.
I mean,
For
you're
nat 20.
snarling
I mean,
and
yeah, that
angry.
definitely hits. Yeah, that slaps shit out of me.
For 7 damage.
Okay. Oh,
Well,
you'll get
I
nat
complained
20,
about the
that's
damage.
why.
I complained about not hitting you guys before, and now I'm actually hitting you guys.
Yeah,
Too
man.
hard! Stop it!
You're either like net 1 or net 20, man. Just
Alright.
roll a d2, man.
All right, Kaerith, just you're up.
Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second.
I promise, I'm not trying to like TPK you guys first session.
Okay, man. I'm gonna take another two-handed swing at Bandit C, and I'm looking a little worse for wear. And
These guys
Kinda
don't
just
have a high AC.
mouth is there's a little bit of blood kind of dribbling down from my maw here.
There you
Well-
go. That hits him. I'm pretty sure he dies automatically because it.
Yeah, it's like 9
Yeah,
damage.
you know he's. Are you trying to kill him?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Okay, so he's dead.
As I pull my blade out of him, I'm gonna kind of run my tongue along the bloody part of it and kind of just drink in the blood. And then for my bonus, am I in melee range of Bandit D?
You are not.
Perfect. I am going to run. Let's see. How far can I get? I'm gonna go 15 feet this way to kind of like right here, and end my turn.
All right, Zaya, you're up.
Okay, I am going to, probably to my detriment, run up to the bandit captain because I am pretty angry about my poor jackalope.
Yeah, what happened to
Burst
that?
of rage.
What happened to Cog?
You know, Cognus needed to be put back in his place.
And cast Shocking Grasp.
That's not gonna hit.
I can't hit anything.
I hit something.
I hit something. I killed something.
I mean, yeah, there's like a 55% chance that you hit with that. Then, you know, you got one of the 45% chances.
So I guess that's all I can do.
Alright. Nemel.
I'm gonna try to go for Bandit B again.
Okay.
And
so
I'm
you're
gonna
standing
go
up.
in with, yeah. I'm gonna go in with my flail. So, let me see. Are you kidding me?
That's gonna hit.
Oh wait, I thought I said one. Oh, thank God. Okay, and then. Oh, yes.
Alright. Did 6 damage to him. And he gets hit pretty hard. He's not looking great.
Yeah, that's what you get.
And he's gonna hit you back.
Oh hell no.
Maybe. Yes.
21 to hit.
Oh shit!
For 6
So about
damage.
that not trying to TPK us?
I'm not.
I'm gonna die. Oh my God. Okay, you know that's not too bad. That's okay. It's okay.
We're only level 1. That's right. So you don't have that. Damn.
I'm more worried about what's gonna happen next. Like, you know, the other thing I got planned.
Oh God.
Why are you
This
the
is-
way you are?
Why are you the way that you
Well,
are?
hopefully it can happen
Wow.
right away so we can go back to bed.
Yeah.
Get a long rest going on, please.
Okay. Well, that's his turn, so it's Serafina's turn.
Hmm. Well, I mean, Bandit D is right next to me, and I happen to have a
Okay.
rapier.
Okay. You gonna stab him?
Yeah, I might as well just stab him.
Stabby stab.
Just gonna give him a little poke, you know?
For some reason, it's not really showing up.
Poke him in the
so...
spleen. Did you have it equipped?
Did I not?
Go for a
What?
nut
Is it not
shot.
in
He'll be
your
on the
inventory?
floor.
It should be, but
I see
I
a
guess.
mace in your inventory. The rapier is not equipped.
that's weird.
So I'm
On
gonna
my
go,
on
I just
the, on
equipped
the
it
app,
for you.
it says so.
So it's now currently equipped, although
Hmm.
realistically, the mace is gonna give you a lot more out. Like it's got a +3 to hit on your mace, you get a +1 to hit on your rapier. So,
Sure. Let's see.
but it's up to you. You
Interesting.
you pick which one you want to use.
Okay, so then here's the interesting. Oh wait, now I see it. Okay, yeah, I'll just roll to hit. Does a 12 hit?
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
Wow. Okay.
See, for this, it's got to be like 11 because I think my 9
Uh-oh.
missed,
Wait, my
right?
mistake. That's the wrong one. Didn't mean to do that one. Okay. That's only 2 damage, but it's fine.
All right. You kind of just like poke him with the balls on the mace. Still hurts him pretty
Yeah.
good, but. All right, Kalnier, you're up.
Alright, let's not go for a repeat of last turn. Still gonna swing at the captain.
It would be hilarious if it did happen again.
For 9.
Yep, that doesn't hit. Bandit D is gonna like lift up his scimitar and he's gonna try to strike at you again, Serafina. The
Mhm.
blade's gonna come down
Holy shit.
and does 3 damage to you.
Okay.
These amateurs are showing all of you up.
At least I'm still up.
Is that like a slide at cog here or what?
No.
Oh, absolutely.
If it is, I'm gonna tase you later.
Yeah, they got nothing on me. I bring down the party mascot.
Alright, Erron, you're up.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't missed so far, and I can feel the natural coming right now. And
I hope
The
you
thing is-
miss. I hope
Yeah.
you miss.
I'm
I'm praying on your
Thing is-
downfall. I gotta admit it.
yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot the bandit captain, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna kill a teammate. Hey.
No risk, no reward, dude.
17. Oh man,
That
I'm
hits.
lucky today. It's crazy. All right, and he still has Hunter's Mark on him.
Yep.
So that's 1d8 plus 4. That's 10 damage.
Nice.
Oh wow, 16 damage. Crazy rolls. Max.
At least
damage on
someone's
Hunter's
doing
Mark.
something.
Yeah.
Is the bandit captain dead?
No.
Are you? Wow.
Okay. Is
Okay,
he
then.
looking a little worse for wear?
He looks a lot worse for wear. Like he's
Okay.
I'd say he's a.
And he's zapped. He's zapped. His next attack disadvantage, but that's
Okay.
my turn.
He's gonna look at you, Zaya, and he's gonna take a swing at you. Because how dare you approach a fight amongst men?
I'm dead. Oh, yay!
As he gets a nat 1. So he's gonna take 1d4
I gotcha.
embarrassment damage.
I gotcha.
Ooh.
Yeah, an 18 would have hit you, but
Yeah.
the 6 does not. All right, Kaerith,
Oh, is it my turn?
it's your turn.
Who's looking the most worst for wear? Is it the captain or Bandit D?
Right now, the captain. Are you asking about percentage wise? Like percentage wise, the captains were looking at the absolute worst.
Okay. I am going to
But if you were to take out B, that would help Nemel out quite a bit. But D is also
Yeah.
attacking
So
your
the
healer.
captain.
no, I'm gonna
captain has
cast
his
Eldritch
turn.
Blast on the bandit captain by sticking my sword out as this dark black and purple energy just slams into the captain. And
Tries to anyway.
tries to.
Yep,
21.
that's gonna hit him. So, all right, roll for damage.
And this has +2, so that's 4 damage.
Okay. So that hits him for 4 damage.
That's all I do. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, Zaya, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna try to stab it. Since I can't do anything with my magic.
Okay. Absolutely.
Can't do anything with stabbing either.
That's not gonna hit him, unfortunately. All right, Nemel, you're up.
Poor Zaya has not done a single thing but
No,
watch
I've been
the dog die.
useless.
Zaya, useless early game, super useful later.
Typical
game.
sorcerer, man. Typical sword. No, I'm joking.
I'm gonna try. Where did I go? Sorry, 1 second. Actions. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the flail again. Go with that.
All right, that's gonna hit.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, are you trying to kill him?
Yes, I'm trying to kill him.
All right, you take his head clean off.
And then I kick his dead body
Okay.
into the forest.
Keep in mind, there's an option to not kill these people.
I know
I
we
mean,
probably shouldn't, but that guy was about to kill me.
I mean, they're trying to rob our stuff.
Yeah.
I think we should at least keep one. I don't know who though.
Definitely not the captain.
All right, Serafina, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be hitting him. So let's see if I will hit. Yeah, that
not.
doesn't hit.
All right, Kalnier, You're up.
All right.
I was wanting to be doing some
One of my
movement.
favorites.
Oh wait, never mind.
Do you want attack of opportunity from the bandit?
No.
Okay. Alright, you hit with a 20. That's gonna hit him.
Alright. This
Roll
plus
damage.
2. I love rolling 7s. It's another 13.
Alright. Are you trying to kill him?
No.
Okay. The bandit captain gets knocked unconscious. And drops out of initiative. The bandit is going to fight to the bitter end.
He's gonna try to what?
Gets a fight to the bitter end. He gets a nat 1. Takes 2 embarrassment damage.
Does it kill him?
No, it doesn't. He's at 9 HP. Well, he's at 7 HP now, but like. Alright. And we're back up at the top with Erron. You see the bandit captain fall unconscious.
Mm. I'm gonna move here. So he sees me clearly. Gonna point my gun at him and say, "You see your captain. You see your mates. This is over. Surrender." If he does anything but surrendering, I'm gonna shoot.
Alright, roll intimidation. Alright, and he like
18.
lifts his hands and he drops the scimitar and he says, "Fine. I give up."
Alright. Good job, guys. We are clean.
Can I just say that after this combat, that Serafina just falls back asleep?
Alright.
Huh.
And Cog is just
Oh.
lying there.
No, Cog!
So. Sorry
What
about the.
I
go ahead.
immediately
Yeah,
begin
it's
fussing over Cog.
Doesn't pay me attention. That's how I like it. I'm gonna grab some rope and start tying up the bandit captain.
I'm gonna walk over to the
Brownies,
bandit captain while he's doing that, and can I just stick my sword in his neck?
You want to... So you're just going to kill the bandit captain. You're going to coup de grace him.
Yeah,
No.
Is there any way I could stop
absolutely.
that?
I
Well-
absolutely am just gonna fucking rip his throat out with this sword.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a matter of players conflicting with that idea here. So... I imagine, Kalnier, you don't want that to happen.
Yeah, if that happened, I'd jump in front of the blade.
Okay.
Is there any rolls we need to be making to see if the blade gets to
Well,
him in time,
I
or
imagine there's dialogue here if you guys were wanting to talk to each other. Or you just like... You can
I was
roll-
saying if
if it's
it
a
was
matter of
successful
like,
or
or
not.
if you're trying to hit him, you can roll the hit at disadvantage.
sure. That's gonna be. How do I roll with disadvantage in here?
So you'll right click, or are you using mobile app or are you using the?
Oh, okay, I see it. Never mind. Yeah, the right click.
Yeah,
It's
you're
gonna
gonna
be
miss.
6. Okay.
He's Kalnier is gonna be able to knock it away just fine.
I'm just gonna start growling at Kalnier and speaking to his mind using telepathy. This one is mine. Back off.
Now listen. I'm all down for defending what's your right and what you choose to do when they're awake. I'm not gonna let you execute this man.
Hey, is everything alright over there? Still pointing my gun at bandit in front of me.
Should be if the lizard backs off.
Still using telepathy, I'm gonna reach into Kalnier's mind and kind of just start whispering to him the whispers of the blade and kind of see if that has any effect on him.
Is that a save of some sort?
No, just whispering. What the blade whispers to me, I'm going to repeat telepically to Kalnier. It probably won't make sense to him.
Okay. Do you want to send it to him?
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of this. Kalnier, this is in kind of like a draconic language, and do you speak draconic?
I guess that is an important question.
Yeah.
Where's the link in the full screen this? I know I picked stuff. I don't know where that ended up. Oh, no, I speak not draconic.
Okay, so it just sounds like a bunch of random whispering. You can't make any sense out of it.
Now, you gonna get out of my mind and quit trying to kill him, or you gonna take a nap too? And at this point, he's just gonna stand up, brush up to your chest.
How
At the
tall are
very
you?
least, we need to talk to him.
6'3", so he's looking up a little bit.
Okay. Kaerith will just throw the blade right like an inch away from the bandit captain and then just go back to his tree trunk.
More move. Now I'm just gonna go back to tying up the captain and sit next to him, keeping an eye on Kaerith.
You're gonna tie the bandit with him?
They can deal with him over there. I'm focused on the captain.
Okay. He's still currently unconscious, unless you try to wake him.
I just sit with him for now.
Van's like,
Serafina,
okay,
were you
so-
serious?
Yeah, so
Serafina,
went
were
to
you-
sleep.
So you were serious about going to sleep?
Yeah, she just passed out, didn't really say a word.
Okay.
Bandit's looking at
Um.
around, is like, so what happens now?
Saya, can you give me a hand over here?
I'm a little preoccupied with my poor jackalope.
Alright. I toss the bandit my rope and tell him to tie himself up.
I don't
my
know how to tie
God.
any knots, so
Oh, man.
they call me No Knot Nolan because I don't know how to tie no knots.
That's crazy.
Inside check.
Sounds questionable to me.
You can do an insight.
He's just a poor bandit. He probably doesn't even know how to tie the knot. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
Do I sense some truth here?
As far as you're able to tell, he's telling you the truth. Like he's
Get flat on the ground. And drop your weapon.
I already did drop my weapon. You want me to go down on the ground where my weapon is?
Can
No.
I go over and just tie him up myself?
Sure.
Yes, please, somebody.
I'll go over there and do it. Oh, I mean, I can't. Do I need to roll anything for that, or? No.
I'm not
If
gonna-
he's surrendering, usually not. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and do that.
Keep pointing my gun at him.
Yeah.
Finally, we got this done. So, anybody here? Want to do some interrogation?
So, quick question.
Okay.
Is Cog going to be okay? What do I
Yes,
need
he's
to
gonna
do
be fine. He's
to...
unconscious.
Okay.
Priorities.
Okay.
He just needs to rest.
Then I guess with all of my fury at what's happened to Cog, I'm gonna like kind of stomp over and, you know, as intimidating as you could be and with as short as she is, kind of head over and ask No Not Nolan, why did you attack us?
Well, we kind of got a description of y'all. Just, you know, doing our job here.
From whom?
Oh, we don't know. We never saw the dude's face.
I guess insight check to see if he's telling the truth.
Sure.
Terrible. Why are we so terrible at
Look,
knowing people?
I'm just saying, you can look at my pockets here and you'll see it yourself.
Can I insight check him as well?
Sure.
How do I? Okay.
Alright, while she's doing that, I think I'm gonna frisk him.
Okay. And as you're frisking him, you're gonna pull out a piece of paper that has a rough sketch of all 6 of you.
Oh shit. Well, I died.
Wow.
Can I
yeah,
go over
really
and
not
loot
good at
the
it.
corpse of Bandit C while they're doing this? The bandit that I killed over here?
So if you guys are looting all the bandits, you're gonna find, for the regular bandits, you're gonna find. Let me go ahead and roll this real quick. You're gonna find 6 silver. You're gonna find a rusty dagger that has initials carved into the hilt, and you're gonna find a silver earring.
On Bandit C?
Well, I'm talking across all of the bandits.
Oh, okay.
Can I loot the nearest bandit? I mean, besides the one that's alive, is there anybody
I'm
else
just saying,
that may have...
that is the loot that you get from all 4 of the bandits.
Oh, from all 4, okay.
I'm gonna grab the silver earring, presumably off Bandit C's corpse.
Sure.
Alright, let me figure out how to add that.
And if you were to look closely and use an investigation check, you'd find a scribbled prayer to Timora for luck.
Sure, I'll use an investigation check on that. 7.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's you know, it's mundane kind of task. It's like a 1 to 5 kind of roll, but but in any case.
So I'm gonna look a little closer at Nolan and like make very heavy eye contact with him and say, like, are you telling us everything? Or do we need to wake your captain?
What, you want me to tell you you're hot or something, or like I don't know. What do you want me to say? Like,
Gross? No. Where, like, you don't know. Can you describe the person who gave you this?
dude was wearing a cloak.
Short, tall, fat,
Fat.
not fat.
I mean, don't think he was fat, but wearing a beige-looking robe kind of deal.
Where did you come from?
We came from Rashali.
Did you follow us the whole way?
Yeah, you guys were putting up a good pace. Like, we figured we'd wait until you were into the forest, and we'd ambush you.
Do you know what's wrong with this forest?
Nope, couldn't tell you. I do know that there's like some creepy
useless.
ruins over that way, and he's gonna like nod over here across from the other side.
The ruins?
There's some creepy
While they're doing
ruins
that-
further that way.
I'm gonna walk up to No Not Nolan and then just kind of whisper behind his ear, like, if you do not tell us who sent you after us right now, I will slit your throat and shove it back down your mouth. Kind of to try to intimidate him into telling us what to
Okay.
about him.
Well, you just made me piss my pants, but I really don't know the dude's name.
Okay.
I think we need to ask the captain.
I mean, I suppose, not really much I could do about that.
You're
really don't prove useful here. You know that, my friend?
Oh
You
yes.
can't tie knots. You don't know anything. You just have this
Hey,
picture of all of us.
Hey, I am somewhat handy with a scimitar. Thank you very much.
But are you?
I mean, that's very debatable, but
You saw how hard I hit this little girl here. I'm very proficient at hitting little girls. Thank you very much.
You are
You know-
a hero.
Maybe we should just let
I think we should let
your
Kaerith
throat be
go.
slit if you're gonna hit little girls.
I think.
look. Only when I
Sorry.
get paid to do it, okay?
I think like Serafina would have woken up a bit and been like, "Little girl, excuse me."
I mean, my character shit.
So I guess I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna frisk the bandit captain before we try to wake the captain.
Alright. You're gonna find a key, a small iron key, found on a chain around his neck.
Gonna yoink it.
Okay?
And then I guess I'm gonna like start slapping his cheeks to try to wake him up.
Oh, okay. I'm awake. Oh. Oh.
And I'm gonna hold up the picture of all of us and say, "Who gave you this?"
Oh, it's some dude in a coat.
Why are all of you useless?
Would
I'm
I
gonna
know
look
who,
around to the three of us around me and say, "Can we finally kill this jackass?"
Well, come on now.
would I know
You'll
who the guy?
cooperate instead of, choosing death, right? And Kalnier will just look down, beating his eyes.
Look,
I'm just gonna stare daggers back at you.
well, first of all, even if I did know the guy, it's kind of improper. It's the bad manners for, us to reveal the name of our client. And secondly, if I did know, I'd probably tell you because, it's not like I have anything to hide at this point.
He kind of got a point. The client privilege, sometimes that's worth a lot.
Would I know who the cloaked guy is?
Well, do you have any better descriptors?
Dude had a scar on his face.
That's something. Was he short, tall?
Probably about this guy's height right here. He's gonna kind of motion at Kalnier.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we
Did you
recognize
tell
any of that?
the race at all?
Probably an aasimar, if I had to guess. Dude had shining eyes.
Standing eyes, you say?
Huh?
Standing
What
eyes?
were
Shining. They were glowing like a weird blue color.
what were your orders?
Follow you down, take you out, steal some of your stuff. Maybe there was something valuable in there and bring it back.
Were you competing in the quest?
What quest? Was there a quest? He's gonna look at not Nolan. Nolan, was there a quest? Nolan's like, no, I did not that I know of, boss.
The Adventurers Guild is having a quest right now.
Oh, you're talking about the Adventurers Guild kind of quest. Yeah, we don't go in there. We got kicked out. Also, Hoobub's kind of a jackass.
You know what?
And
Huh?
it wasn't
You did
him
bring
that
our
gave you the picture of us.
No, he's a orc.
Hey,
I guess I think he's an aasimar too, but we're talking about a human aasimar, not a orc aasimar. That and he promised us
Do you
brownies and he didn't
believe
give us
these
them.
guys?
What?
You never
Promised you
realized
brownies
the
and he never delivered.
Not to us.
Did you complete the thing he asked you to?
Well, no, but still.
Well, come on. Come on.
But
Okay.
come on, he wants us to rob a bank for one measly brownie. I don't think that's fair.
You want you all to rob a bank?
Well, I guess it's not a bank, but,
You're a very confusing man.
I mean, I guess that's why they call me Confusing Carl. Captain Confusing Carl.
Oh my.
All right, Carl.
You guys have terrible names.
But Carl!
Oh my god.
Are we done interrogating them? There is literally nothing they have given us to prove useful.
I
besides
have one
what
question
they're running.
though. Do we recognize the cloak, the figure, and the description as like there's someone pretty prominent in Rashali that matches that description, or?
There's lots of people that wear cloaks in Rashali. You guys, none of you would know exactly who it was.
Hmm.
All right, then maybe you can tell us about the ruins that are over there.
Well, there's a big giant box surrounding the whole thing. I can't really go in without, but there's also, like, 3 giant stone pieces of armor over there that kind of creepy looking.
Do you know what's wrong with this forest?
Couldn't tell you.
All of you, useless.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm answering your questions as much as I can.
You got a camp? Somewhere you were posting up for the night?
Oh yeah, just a bit up the road there.
Anybody else in it?
No, we brought everybody.
All right.
We weren't expecting to, lose.
Fail?
Yeah.
Typically happens.
Yeah.
Did you leave any stuff at your camp?
No, you just gotta loot all our stuff. I guess that's fair. We did try to kill you and all.
So did you?
Oh yeah, there's some stuff there. If we just tell you exactly where the camp is, will you let us go?
After you answer what this key is for.
Oh, it's for. Oh, I mean, if you promise to let us go, I'll tell you exactly what it goes to.
That's not just up to me.
Well, Carl, how do you feel about living an honest life from now on?
I will certainly try. I will change my name.
All right. I recommend Herbert. Honest Herbert.
Honest
You
Herbert.
look like a Herbert.
You know what? I prefer the name Honest Himothy.
Whatever you pick.
From now on, I'm Honest Himothy. And you know not Nolan. You're gonna learn how to tie knots.
Wait, are you serious?
He's like, yep. I promise I'll get good at real good knots. You can call me Promise and Parrish.
Are we really gonna let these two live?
It was just.
I think we should let them take us to their
serious?
camp.
I'm gonna heft up Honest Himothy and cut his legs loose, not his arms. And
I'll be like, if you can outrun the guy that wants to murder you.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
Sport. Let's do a little sport here.
I don't like the idea of that either.
Look,
I'm gonna
I'm
walk a
giving you what I
little
got.
bit
I'm
closer.
I
showing
mean,
you.
you're giving him a good chance.
Is it really a good chance? I
Did you
say
ever
we
answer
just
the
No.
question about
let
the
him
key,
go.
by the way?
Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm still waiting for an answer about the key, so...
Well, yeah,
I mean-
there's a chest there that the key goes to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they won't lead us there unless we leave them alive.
Yeah, they want to know that they're gonna live. Like, what's the point in helping you out if you're just gonna kill them?
I mean, my vote's to let them live. We killed everybody else. We've proven that we can beat them. If they try to attack us again, then... I say we let Kaerith just, slaughter them.
I wanted to ask Promising Parrish a question.
Okay.
Because you are the profession that you are, is there anything valuable near here?
Well, I guess if you were to go look at the ruins, you might find something there, but
Ruins?
yeah, the ruins just south that way. Just gonna nod across the again in this direction.
Kalnier,
Yep.
I bet you it
why
helps if
don't
you
we
zoom out.
keep them hostage for now, drag them to their camp, and see what they have in that chest?
I mean,
Yeah,
he told
let's-
us where the
From there.
camp was. I figure you know. He knows the
haven't told
pathway
us-
back.
We don't
I
want
don't
them
give him
beating
a
us
slap on the
there.
back, let him go.
We don't want them beating us there and taking the loot, do we?
No, they were gonna lead us there. Like
Yeah,
they
let's-
haven't told us where it is yet.
They nodded in a general direction. Why don't we just have them show us where it is?
He said it was up the road.
And you won't kill him?
I pinky promise I won't kill him right now.
Honest Himothy's like, that's about as honest as a man can get. Is a pinky promise. And that's
Can I
that's
make an
knowing me,
insight
honest
check?
Himothy.
Can I make an insight check on that, Kaerith?
Sure.
Are you
Just
trying to
kind-
deceive or no?
No, because I said I'm not going to kill him right now. I might try to kill him in the future, but not right now.
I was like, I
Listen
caught
to the
on.
wording, yeah.
I
Not
caught
right
on,
now.
but I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, not right now.
So should I still roll or not?
No, I mean, I'm not lying to you. You can roll
Yeah.
if you want, but I'm not trying to hide
Yeah,
anything.
it's not gonna change the outcome.
Yeah.
So I say lead us to your camp, and then I'm gonna go like try to pick up Cog.
Who's
That's
staying
right.
with promising Parrish, or are we dragging him with us?
I figured we'd just all go.
All right. I'm gonna grab promising Parrish from the ropes tying him from behind, and kind of just drag him like a limp body behind me.
Okay.
I was gonna look at the captain. You can walk yourself. I don't carry.
Alright, he's gonna stand up and he's gonna walk over to here. It's right over here.
Follow.
Grab both of us one at a time over
Wow,
here.
they were right there, huh?
Is that a cart, or is that what is that?
It's a little cart. It's got a chest in it.
Okay, before I try to open this, are there any traps on this?
Nope, there are no traps.
Can
I'm
I
being
insight
honest.
check him?
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, if he lies, he's dead.
I hope you know. Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Yeah, he's. Oh, I would never lie to you. That's why they call me Honest Timothy.
See, guys, he's
Oh.
learning. He's gonna go
No
back.
lies,
he's gonna
no
live a good
nothing,
life.
okay?
Okay,
Hopefully
then
I'll see him
she's
like
she's
cooking
gonna go ahead and try to open the chest with the key.
Okay.
God, I hope it's a mimic.
And inside, you're going to find 32 gold,
Yes.
95 silver, and a potion of healing, and a very well-maintained short sword with a wolf sigil on the pommel.
Okay.
Why don't we just
That's-
turn that sword in for
Some
our
of
quest?
some of this is useless to me. I don't know that it's interesting enough to fulfill what he's looking for.
Pass it here and I'll take a look.
But
Yeah.
I'm going to hold all of the gold.
Okay. You pass the sword over.
Yeah, because I can't use it anyway. And I'm
Can I
gonna
be
say
in-
that somebody who is more to the front that did not buy a potion can have the potion.
Can I have it?
Sure.
Well, gave you what we got. Is that good enough?
Sounds good.
Can I do an insight or an investigation check on the sword to see if I notice anything about it, especially that pommel?
Sure.
Investigation. E17.
You get the rough idea that perhaps this short sword might be like that might be a family crest on the pommel.
Okay. When I unsheath the blade, do I notice any runes or any sort of anything like that?
Nope, it's just seems to be like an ordinary short sword, but you can't tell anything offhand right now.
Okay. I want to look
Himothy.
towards Serafina and kind of offer her the sword. You need it?
Would I be able to recognize that symbol, given my knowledge?
You can roll history on it.
Okay, I want to be rolling history. Let's see, please. That's a 10. Wait, no, that's actually a 7.
So yeah, you're not gonna offhand. You're not gonna know anything about it.
You want the sword or not?
Hey, Himothy, do you know anything about this sword?
Oh, we picked it up off
Yes,
the dead guy.
Yes, I would actually like that sword if you would not mind.
Okay. I resheath it and I just toss it over to you.
And I'm gonna try to catch it.
Sure.
I don't know if that will require anything.
No,
Like any
No,
sort
it
of
was just a light toss. It was me like chucking
Okay.
it at you. Just kind of underhanded.
We realize that
Okay.
you're angry that you didn't get to kill these people, so we just have to check to be sure.
Well, I'm not angry. Kaerith's angry. No, he seems to kind of calm down a little bit, but there's still something weird with his hand and his eye right now. Can't really seem to put what it is.
I have one more question for Himothy.
Okay.
Do you know if anybody else was sent after us?
Wouldn't be able to tell
Or-
you.
Oh, yeah, they probably would want to tell you. What did they promise you?
Oh, they promised us like 15 gold.
That's all we're worth?
We are unnamed adventurers.
Look,
I just met
you
y'all.
know, look. Given the fact that a year's salary is 25 gold, like that's pretty penny for what 5 of us. 5 gold apiece. That's like 3 months worth of rations right there.
Yeah, that is true.
I assume y'all two know how to get back to Rishali, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Although we
I'm
might
gonna
want
keep your hands
to
tied.
find other line of work. Maybe I heard your fireman's good. We might go north here.
I recommend it. It's good work. Honest work.
Well, they call me Honest Himothy, so
That they do now.
all right. Promising Parrish, let's go. If
Y'all
Honestly,
try to
Parrish is
rob
still
us again, I'll
fine.
let the blue one eat you.
Yeah, I gotta cut free promising Parrish, so I'll fish a dagger out of my back and cut him loose and kind of shove him northward.
Hey, be careful. That's my road.
Okay, and they're gonna wander off into the forest.
Well, I'd say
Kaerith
that
is
was
gonna
pretty
stalk
successful.
back to the camp. Yeah, he's just gonna go back to the camp to the log he was sleeping at.
Can I just double check that there's not anything else around here besides this chest that they told us about?
Any investigation roll will yield no results. So.
Okay.
Is there any
Good.
horses tied to the cart?
Nope.
Then I guess I will carry Cog with me back to the camp.
I wonder if I could just check if there's any other people around that could be lurking.
You won't find any.
Okay. I'm gonna go back.
I'm gonna go to the campfire and just lay down. Gotta chill out.
So wait, everybody, we found some treasure.
That sword's not what the guild was looking for. They
I
wanted
don't
something
think so.
magical.
Is
It was something
body
worth.
anyone else's?
Coin.
You seem fine,
Is
but
this-
it might be streamlined.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Jagord, I don't know, is
Yeah.
this better for you on stream?
Oh.
I'll fuss at her.
So, how did they
She
get a
probably wasn't
cart?
paying attention.
How did they get a cart all the way out here without any horses? I'm gonna kind of ask around. Just ask the group that.
Bought it themselves.
They didn't look that strong.
Yeah,
Well,
honest
there
Himothy
were
was
a
little
lot
hard to
of
put
them.
down.
All right, cool.
Keeping pace with us, though.
Well, they could have been lying anyway. I don't know.
Or that could have been their hideout. Like, I mean, like, they could, like, just know the forest.
That's just their stash.
It's a damn
Yeah.
shame. We could have really
Seem like
used
they
that
do it
cart.
often.
Yeah.
And yes, Aaron, did you want some of it?
Yes. I
You
would
certainly
like-
you certainly earned it.
Yeah, I could use my cut.
After this fight, why don't we all agree to split whatever loot we get equally among ourselves? That way no one's kind of missing out on the action.
Okay, so who got the potion of healing?
Nemo?
Yeah. How do I put that
Okay.
on my inventory?
So
What
when
is-
you again going to inventory, manage inventory,
Mhm. Okay.
and then do potion of healing, and then hit add.
Okay. Yeah, let me just do
Okay,
that.
so that means that four of us, right, didn't get anything. Like we could split the gold and the silver.
The only people who have things are you have all the money.
Yes, I grabbed it
Nemo
all.
has the potion, and Serafina has the sword.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll split the gold and the silver between the four of us since they got the potion of healing and the short sword.
Sure.
You can keep my share. Thinking of a little apology is for the unfortunate harming of Cog.
All right, that's very nice of you.
So 10 gold each,
Yeah.
roughly.
I ain't no greedy, but I need hard coin right now.
11. Yeah, about 10, and then 31.
31 silver.
Mm-hmm.
For each of us?
Yes,
Perfect.
but you can have the extra gold piece and the extra silver piece since you did most of the killing.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Kaerith is gonna nod off.
All right.
Well, ain't nothing like a little midnight workout.
Hmm.
All right.
And he's just
Ain't
gonna
that
like
Is it
fall
midnight?
on his back and conk out.
It's after midnight at this point because it was after the second watch started.
Okay. Yeah, Namel's just gonna go to bed.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not even bothered with setting up traps. Go to sleep. Or should I actually am full health? I guess I'm gonna keep watch for the potty. I guess I'm gonna set up traps then, even though I don't think it's necessary, but I have nothing better to do.
Okay.
Then Serafina's gonna fall back to sleep.
All right. Well, you guys are going to end up getting a long rest with a peaceful night. And with that, I think that's a good spot to end the session, unless you guys want to try to handle the next part.
I'm down to keep playing if you
Yeah.
guys are. That's your guys' choice.
Yeah.
Because
I'm down to keep playing, but that's really up to you guys.
I am always ready.
and anyone not in favor of continuing.
So long as we can take a break so that I
Okay.
can let my dogs out and feed them and everything.
All right.
Absolutely.
Let's
No,
go.
100%.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back in like 5 minutes, so on the hour.
Okay.
Perfect.
Do I recover my exhaustion point during this long rest or no?
Yes. Yeah. So
Okay,
every long rest you remove an exhaustion point. So.
Thank you, sir. Well, the D&D Beyond said I needed food for it, but I don't know if you were gonna.
I'm assuming
make
you
me
have
food.
you have food in stock, like
Yep.
you have food with you. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm assuming you guys have rations. So I don't really do a whole lot to keep track of rations. So just every now and then, just find a way to include food in whatever you're planning. But yeah, let's take a break.
Cool. See
Be
you guys
right
later.
back, everybody. I guess we'll go ahead and do this. Go here, click on this. There we go.
Back. Everybody AFK?
I mean, I'm not. I'm just here.
Same.
So you enjoy it so far?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Whew.
Still not 100% sure what everybody's class
What
is.
class? I'm a Hexblade Warlock.
Yeah, after you said that thing with the Hexblade, I was kinda like getting onto that.
Yeah. You just gotta kind of you have to prod Kaerith to figure out more about it. That's about it.
I know Serafina is a cleric because she told me.
Nemel's a fighter, from what I think I looked at her character sheet.
Yeah, I'm a fighter.
And I know Kalnier is a barb. Zaya is going to be a draconic bloodline sorcerer if she stuck to what we talked about in session 0.
Yeah.
And I gave my roll away with the Hunter's Mark, I guess.
Well, that and you're using guns.
Oh, there
yeah.
is a gunslinger fighter class.
Well, we don't have access to that subclass yet, so it was either ranger or it was a yeah.
I didn't mean to not conk out.
It's okay. And Kalnier, don't take don't take that aggression that happened between our characters seriously. Not like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Kaerith
Yeah,
is very, very like protective over his prey, but Athena doesn't give a fuck what we do most of the time. So
Yeah, not to mention, like, when I was just trying to be healing him, that's why I just snarled back at him, just showing him that I'm not really afraid.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
Hi, kitty cat.
all right.
I'm just happy I
So-
didn't kill the party mascot session 1.
What do we want to name ourselves?
Well, that's a good question.
What are the other
Totally
parties
not
named?
killing any more bandits squad.
Fuck that. That's boring. Why don't we name ourselves like
Alright.
the Cog Connors or something? I don't know. Something.
Oh god.
Something to do
I
with
love
our
it.
mascot. You know, we gotta
Like-
add Cog
like-
in there somewhere.
Like the cog stand?
Yeah, in Cog we stand. Yeah, we're gonna be the worshippers of Cog.
What about incognitos?
That's what I was gonna say too.
I'd give a strong vote for Team Alpha Super Awesome Cool Dynamite Wolf Squadron.
I mean, after what you did, it might have been
That's
the cock
stupid.
beaters.
Yeah.
So you tried to kill him at first. Which, not gonna lie, I probably would have shanked you over.
I was so hoping he was gonna die. I was like, you know what? Let's kill Cog.
Kalnier might have
Why would you
broken
do
down
this?
after that.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because Kaerith likes killing things at
Alright.
certain parts of the day.
Well,
Well,
you guys get along
Are
well,
we? Yeah.
yeah.
and it's a new day.
Yay.
Sun is shining.
Okay.
The tank is clean?
The tank is not clean. You are in a not clean tank. There are no animals
Yeah.
in this tank.
That's
I
that's
mean, I
sad.
would think that would make it clean.
Mhm.
As Kaerith wakes up, kind of groggily, he's gonna kind of see that his sword is over there by the tree and kind of pick it up and throw it off into the woods if anybody's awake to see that.
I
Morning,
think-
sunshine.
think that maybe
Morning.
Serafina wants to be awake.
What happened last night?
You tried to murder someone.
Unsuccessfully, I might add.
I mean, maybe you could call it manslaughter, you know, if you have a good lawyer. But
I don't remember that. I don't.
You don't remember anything?
No, I remember passing out against this log, and that's it.
What is a lawyer?
Huh?
What's murder?
What is a lawyer?
Oh, a lawyer.
someone who helps you.
So say
if
you
are in
break a
legal
law?
trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, you break a law, they help you either say that no, you didn't, or you know,
It
they
wasn't
kind of
that
help
bad.
it so that it, yeah, that they kind of like downplay it so you don't get as much like in fines or like prison
I hope
time.
you get away with
Brothers, if you ask me.
So what do we want to do now?
Well, I mean,
Well, they
honestly, it
mentioned the
sounds like
ruin.
you need some kind of help.
No, I'm fine. I did not mean to move that.
Is
I-
memory loss something that happens to you often?
I
Yeah.
would like to go investigate those ruins that were mentioned.
I'd like to too.
Sounds like we know where we're going.
And while they say this, I'm gonna like lean down and like start checking over Cog just to see how he's doing, making sure he's okay.
He's happy.
Oh, good. And I'll be like, I'm
I'm
so
gonna-
sorry I let you get hit. I'm sorry.
Cog is now battle scarred.
You need to.
Well, Kaerith is gonna stomp out the fire, whatever smoldering embers are left. Kind of pack his stuff back in his backpack and get ready.
And the Mel's just gonna brush up all the dirt and grass off them, and then I guess start making their way toward the. Is that a river?
That's a dirt road.
A dirt road? Oh, yes. I knew that, guys.
Wait, which way is the ruins, DM?
Across the dirt road,
So-
right?
That way.
East
west.
way, right?
Northwest, westwest,
East way.
something like
South.
Yes, sir.
southwest.
Man, Zyakog and Kaerith are already across the
North
road.
is that. West is that. East is that. South is that.
We head
I
south
follow.
towards the ruins, sir.
All right.
Yo.
Oh gosh, dang it! I just was grabbing my token mid change.
Mid pause.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you guys? How do you guys move your? I mean, I can't. Are you able to move the tokens in D&D Beyond or on the
Yeah,
computer?
so
On
if
the-
you
on the
on the
website.
computer, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I can't do it because it wouldn't let me in.
We'll
Yeah,
get you figured
but-
out next session. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. And
I've actually been dragging it along with us as we go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Either me or her has been for the most part.
yeah, I gotta add the dog in as a companion.
As a
Dog?
familiar.
Yeah.
So I
I like
know.
we just called this random like fucking antelope creature a dog.
There's a
It's
jackalope.
because Jackalope
Y'all,
Yeah,
is
Jackalope,
y'all
there
keep
we
calling
go.
him a dog, but I'm pretty sure that's a rabbit.
Anyway.
It's something. It's got horns. Got.
Hog is cog.
Can't argue with that.
Okay. Alright, sorry, just prepping some stuff up. But
You're good.
as you progress further into this portion of the forest, you take note. Oh, also, I need to make sure that you guys know. You guys were able to loot the scimitars and the hand crossbows and the pistol off of all of them. So don't want to forget to provide that to you guys, because you might
Okay.
want to sell it later for gold. Just saying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Kaerith will round all that stuff up if you just give me a note for it later.
Yeah, so progressing further into the forest, the way that they pointed, you'll notice that the atmosphere begins to get more and more dark, like more rich. The roots within the ground stretch up and out, reaching for something that doesn't seem to be there, as it almost seems like the trees are being uprooted by their own selves. All over the place, you'll find skeletal remains and destroyed weapons littering the path forward. As you see further on ahead, a large mass of fog. And as you approach, you'll see that the forest at a certain point cuts off and stops. And there's a stone ground. As you get closer, you'll see what looks to be some sort of arcane barrier.
I'm gonna walk up to the barrier.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna stay in the tree line. Is there like any corpses or like fresh corpses or anything nearby?
Or is it all
where?
skeletons?
Just
I
all-
mean,
yeah.
like, you might see some that are like relatively fresh compared to others, but like
Mhm.
nothing recent.
Okay, can I sense anything about the barrier?
Yeah.
Do we get any bad vibes?
I mean, the whole forest is bad vibes, so it just seems
Yeah,
like
no, I was like, the whole forest is
Valid.
bad
Okay,
vibes.
yeah, that's
I meant about this barrier in particular.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, what are you trying to glean off of it? Like
what the intent behind setting it was. Like, is it
Get bad juju.
for protection? Is it to keep people out? Like,
well, obviously it seems like it's meant to keep people out.
Okay.
I didn't know if it also like was to keep something in, as opposed to like, can we see anything past the barrier, or is it like
You see rising towers of stone fog. No, not stone fog, just stone.
I'm gonna try to like put my hand on the barrier and see if I can push through it.
It resists, and you are not able to proceed forward.
well, seems like a dead end. Let's go.
On
See, that's where
on the
I have a
surface of the
question.
barrier, floating around, you'll see arcane runes in a language none of you seem to understand.
Kalnier's gonna like knock on the barrier and just open sesame.
Can I cast Eldritch Blast at one of the runes to see if I can destroy it?
All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this.
Are the runes in any particular language?
Not in a language you would recognize or understand. All right.
Trying to get us all killed doing some sketchy
And-
shit.
So as you fire off an Eldritch Blast at this barrier, and Nemel, are you staying way back there?
I'm gonna get closer, like to the edge of the tree line. I'm not gonna get too close. I'm just gonna see what happens with everyone else.
And
before-
Erron, are
I'm
you
gonna have my-
metagaming?
Are you back?
Let's see. 20 feet, I'm gonna keep... I don't remember what the distance is. I have kept like 20 feet distance to my party. If that's fine, it's fine. If it was 30 feet, it was 30 feet. I don't know what the distance was.
Well, in any case, as you fire off the Eldritch Blast, the barrier seems to absorb it. But the runes begin to move faster and faster as the barrier begins to glow.
I'm gonna sprint back towards
And
tree line.
as you're moving, as you move to run back, the barrier emits a energy pulse. And I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yay!
What was the
Nice.
safe distance?
This will be
18.
amazing.
I'm making you fail it because I didn't want you to
Oh dear!
metagame, dude.
Mm.
You
I'm
know
about to
exactly what's gonna
die.
happen.
I know what's
Okay.
happened, but I don't know what the distance, what the safe
I hope
distance
that's
was.
okay.
Hey, yeah.
All right,
Okay, I
Kalnier
just died. It's
and
fine.
Kaerith, you guys are able to, you're gonna get knocked back into the tree line, but you're able to land safely. Zaya and Serafina,
Yeah, I think that I only got a 1 on that because I'm not really sure if the minus is still.
so you're gonna
Okay.
take 3 damage as you hit the trees or just like land in a weird way. Erron, you're gonna be fine. Nemel, you'll also take 3 damage.
No, okay.
And
I,
you're going to begin to hear the scraping of stone against stone. And you'll hear footsteps.
I vote we don't do that again.
So we're like
And-
knocked back like this.
I'm sure it's too late.
Yeah, way
And
too
you'll
late.
see
Yeah.
a shield guardian step up to the barrier. And it's going to
It's
glow
okay. You can't get...
Oh
with these
god.
same runes as it steps through. And I need
I lied.
and it'll draw its blade, and I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Again?
Jesus.
17.
Okay, I think that's okay.
Hill sleepy. Here we go.
That's fine.
What a
Alright.
way to start off morning.
Kaerith, you're up.
Oh, well,
I say
I'm
you
too
have to do
far.
all of the fighting because this is your fault.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna
I
fire
said
off
let's
fast,
leave.
8.
Well, the Eldritch Blast deflects off its shield.
Okay. I'm gonna move little about 5 feet deeper into the tree line, kind of hugging the side of a tree trunk over here.
All right.
And that'll be my
Aaron,
turn.
You're up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna move as quickly as I can over here. And
Make sure you guys all hit the long rest button, because I see some
Yep.
of you are still at like missing 3 HP.
Well, some of us just like, lost 3 HP.
Got damage, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Never mind. I lied.
I mean, oh no, let's long rest.
Oh no, yeah.
That was your
everyone long
opportunity.
rest.
Good job.
Teacher,
You
what about
are.
our homework?
yeah.
Sorry, I was that person in high school too.
Were you really?
Not
Oh.
because I would think about it. I'd be like, but wait, didn't we have this? And everybody would give me the look. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna put my hunter's mark on it. And I'm gonna shoot a bullet at it, because why not?
Probably has really, really high.
18.
18 will hit.
We got a
Oh my
chance.
god.
I've intentionally nerfed these things. So,
Oh, thank
yeah.
God. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't
We
change
did
his
go
Yeah, I didn't change his HP, but I did nerf it.
Thank God.
Okay, so that's 13 piercing damage. I'm sure that's very effective.
Alright, you're
that's
able to
my
knock a
turn.
chunk of stone off of it.
Oh, and he's sapped. Or it's sapped. Disadvantage on next attack roll.
Okay. Well, it's gonna look around. It's gonna look directly at Nemel, and it's gonna
no.
step forward and take a swing at Nemel.
Oh jeez.
Hi, Nibble. It was
I hope
nice
you have your
knowing
Nice
you.
knowing-
chainmail
it was,
equipped. Yeah.
For a 12 to hit, which misses, and it's gonna land. I'm sure you hop out of the way as a sword
Yo.
lands on
Okay.
stone,
Okay.
and it's gonna drag. And the sap, is that just for the next hit, or is it for all?
No, just for the next hit. For one hit.
All right, and it's gonna drag its sword across the ground to try to smack you with a broadside.
Oh, by the way, DM, it still shows that it's Aaron's turn, at least on the initiative for me.
Oh, hang on. There. Oh, hang on. I didn't. Wasn't rolling to everyone, but does a 25 hit? Neville?
For oh, I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay.
Hold on.
I mean,
Wait, how do we know if it hits or not? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Your
I
armor
was
class.
rolling to self. Yeah, so your AC should be on there.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's just it hits.
All right. And it's gonna do 6 damage to you as it knocks you to the side.
I think I'm gonna die, guys.
Are you wearing your chainmail?
I am.
Okay.
Well, I got a 25
Yeah.
to hit.
Yeah. I just didn't know
Yeah.
if you had armor to begin with. Well, she did get that healing potion.
Mhm.
Oh shoot, you're right. Can I take that now, or
We-
do I have to wait for my turn?
Gotta wait for your
Gotta
turn.
wait.
we
Okay.
refreshed HP, right? You remember that. We heal full. We long rested.
I did, but I got hit that first. Whoever touched the barrier.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
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 It was ugly.
All right,
My
Serafina,
turn?
you're up.
I need a dex save from it.
Okay.
That might work.
It got a
Thanks.
4.
Yes. Okay, then I'm gonna roll some damage here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so then that's 6 radiant damage.
Alright, and as you hit it with the radiant damage, additional stones seem to burst off of it as it's crumbling apart.
Oh,
Magic damage it is. Okay.
perfect. Maybe it's just radiant.
We'll find out.
Alright, Zaya, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to firebolt it from back here.
That hits.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. We actually have a pretty decent chance then.
I reduced its AC by 2.
Mm. I see,
Okay.
Thank
I reduced its damage because otherwise it would have one-shot Nemel.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And you're able to
He's
knock another
very
chunk
kind
of
to us.
stone off of it.
How much stone would you say is missing from the Shield Guardian right now? Like, roughly.
About
Like,
a
the
fifth.
shoulder? Okay.
About 1/5 of the stone. It's you know, you guys have been knocking a good amount of stone off of it. But
Yeah, but the captain person, Himothy, said that there were 3 piles of armor.
Yeah. Well, don't touch the barrier again.
Let's solve one problem at a time, guys.
alright,
Yeah.
Nemel, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that potion.
Okay, it's gonna be your
Um,
bonus action, so it's gonna be 2d4 plus 2. So what you're gonna do on your on your, I don't know if it's on the app. Maybe it's on the app. Hang on.
Yeah, I see it on the app. I press on the potion and then it says use charges and then
There should be an
customize weight quantity.
what you do is you should see on the bottom of your character sheet there.
Mhm.
On the left, on the right side, you'll see the die, the D20. Click on that, and then select 2d4. Just press D4 twice,
2d4.
and then make sure it's rolling to everybody.
Okay. And then I just roll?
Yep, and then you will add 2 to the total.
Okay.
So you heal for
Okay.
6.
Thank God. Okay, so that was a bonus action. That means I can
You can still attack.
attempt to hit him?
Yep.
Okay. Let me go ahead and do that then. So, see. It looks like I have breath weapon.
Yeah, you can use a breath weapon.
So what it I
Wait,
select
are
check
you
off
a
the use?
lizard folk or are you a dragonborn?
I'm not. I mean, I was trying to go for lizard folk, but I'm not. I wasn't too sure how to. I guess
Okay, wait. I
Adjust
don't.
that on
What's on your
D&D Beyond.
character sheet?
On her character sheet, it
Yep.
says dragonborn.
Yeah. I couldn't find the lizard folk, so I just put dragonborn.
Oh,
I
she
thought it
doesn't
was
have the book.
Oh.
I can work on getting the
Oh,
species.
okay. Instead of that, I'll just go ahead and with the
Should be-
flail.
Okay.
Okay.
Should be the book that I have mine in.
Nice.
Thank God. Oh
So
yes.
you're doing the crit damage.
Uh-huh.
So make sure it's on crit damage. Yeah, that's the crit damage. All right, you're gonna
Okay,
run
so
up. You're
that-
gonna rush up, and you're gonna swing your flail at it, and you're gonna knock it right in the chest. And as you knock off a chunk off of its chest, you're gonna see a glowing object. There.
Okay. And can I pick that up?
No, it's embedded
No?
in the chest of the shield guardian.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's just I'm saying it is exposed.
All right then. And I guess I'll end my turn. And we said the healing was for 6, correct?
Yes.
Or was
Yeah.
it? Okay.
It was 6.
Already. Thank goodness.
Alright, and we're on to Kalnier.
You can do flanking.
I don't do flanking.
Right. And he'll run up and attempt to smack.
I'm glad I shared.
Well, you hit it on its blade as it's coming, as it brought its sword across. You brought your sword down and you actually bounced off, and you're gonna fall backwards onto your back, prone.
Oh, shit.
And then we're back up at the top of initiative. And
I
Kaerith,
am
I would
gonna
say,
run.
Kaerith, I would say that you would see the thing in its chest too. But
Okay.
one thing real quick, because I almost forgot. The stones that are coming off of it are slowly begin to merge back into the shield guardian and resume their place as it heals for 6 HP.
Oh my god.
So it heals at the top of the round, not at its turn.
At the top of a round.
Okay. I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at that core of the shield guardian. 25, natural 20.
Whoa! Nice.
Roll damage.
$18.
You're able to blast a large chunk out of it. It still looks to be embedded, but it seems as though the healing is focused on preserving the core.
Okay. And then I'm gonna kind of, if I run like over here, will I still be able to see the core?
I mean, you see Nemel, but Nemel might be in the bit of the way, but
I'll just stay right here then, kind of where I was.
okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Erron, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, I am very, very scared. This is exactly 30 feet. I'm gonna use my rep here and try to attack the core. Oh, great, yeah. That
All right. Your rapier's gonna
not a
bounce
hit.
off of the stone.
Yep. And I'm just gonna stand here waiting for my due. And that's my turn.
Okay. It's gonna turn to you, Erron, and it's gonna bash you away, or try to anyway. And then it's gonna bring its sword across and hit you in the face. So it tried to like swing its sword to like push you away with it, but it's gonna bring its sword forward to hit you. But that doesn't seem to work either. All right, Serafina, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Dex, please.
14.
Yeah, that unfortunately beats it.
No.
Huh?
I just said unfortunate.
Yeah.
Ow!
Bless you.
All right, Zaya, it's your turn.
Well, let's try and hit that glowy spot. Nope.
All right, do you want to move anywhere?
No, I kind of like where I'm at.
Okay. Nemel, it's your turn.
Awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go in with the scimitar. Let's see. And I'm gonna go for the glowy thingy. So. Nice. Okay.
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 Oh, yeah.
All right, and you actually hit the core, and in response, it's going to swing at you as a reaction.
Oh, jeez. Can I? Is it possible for me to dodge or?
Only rogues have that reaction, I think.
For I don't want to say 9 damage, but you know, it's kind of 9 damage.
Oh,
And it's gonna knock
I
you
die?
away. You don't die. You're unconscious.
Oh. So I guess I'm at 0 then?
You're at 0.
You are dying.
You're
but not-
dying, but you're not dead.
You're not dead yet.
I might as well be. I got the worst luck with these hits. Okay, so
Well,
does that...
you hit it though. Like,
Yeah.
You hit the shit out of it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At least I did something. Alright, so what do I put my HP at this point?
so
then?
you're gonna apply the 9 points of damage, and then it's gonna show up as death saves.
Okay. Oh god. Alright.
And then if anyone heals you or gives you if someone heals you, you automatically become conscious again.
Okay.
Okay, and you no longer are doing death saves. Okay.
Should I... Okay.
So, Kalnier, it's your turn.
Wanna like prop my great axe up to the ground to help me get up, and then repeat.
Your sword scrapes against the surface of the stone, but it doesn't do any damage at this time.
Damn, this thing's tough.
Kaerith, you're up.
Well, that Eldritch Blast seemed to work last time, so I'm gonna fire another one off at its core.
Eldritch Blast! Ray of fire!
Yep.
Ray of fire!
Yeah.
18.
That
I'm gonna
hits.
keep spitting fireballs at
Oh.
you, or
Also, it
firebolts.
heals for 6 HP. So
No, it doesn't.
That. Yes, well, it's gonna, net 3 damage.
And then, I'm gonna kind of back away from Nemel. Kind of like right here.
Okay.
That'll on my turn.
All right, Erron, you're up.
Okay, I have a kinda tough decision to make here. But
Oop, don't
I
mind me,
could-
I'm messing with that.
I could go here. Right? Being still in range of the Guardian and in range of Nemel, right?
Yeah.
Thing is, there is the Guardian's turn. There is our Cleric's turn. Can I try? Apparently I have a crowbar in my inventory. Can I try to use the crowbar to get this thing out? The shiny thing.
You can try using you can do a strength check.
Okay. And the crowbar says using a crowbar gives you advantage on strength checks when you can leverage things. Would that apply here? When
It's
I
not
can
gonna
use the
apply here.
leverage of the crow.
I have a set
Alright.
mathematical equation that I'm using to get the core out. So, yeah.
I getcha. You know what? I'm gonna try to stabilize Nemel here. Oh, Nemel. Does Nemel have a healing potion in her pockets?
I used
I'm
that.
sure you used it.
Yeah.
You used it.
hmm
Does anybody have a healing potion? Wanna try to toss it to me?
We wouldn't
If
be
that's
able to.
allowed.
You can hold your
Probably.
action for someone else to give you a healing potion.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. If someone passes me a healing potion, I'm gonna chuck it down Nemel's throat. And I'm gonna hold my action and end my turn.
Okay. Well, the Shield Guardian, frustrated at getting hit by the Eldritch Blast, is going to run into the trees here to strike at Kaerith.
Would Kalnier get an opportunity attack? Just asking.
Yeah.
It's still within range. It hasn't left your attack range, so it's hasn't left
Okay.
attack there's no attack
Okay.
opportunity here.
Yeah, that
24
definitely
hit
hits. Yeah.
for max
Okay.
damage. 10 HP.
And
10.
I'm down. I'm down for the count. I am unconscious.
All right, Serafina, you're up.
Which one to do this? So I'm gonna try to be. Hold on, I'm just trying to be using this measurement tool. Which technically I could reach both of them, but which one do I like more in character?
Probably
I'm-
Neville.
I mean, if you got two healing spells, like one is as a
do,
bonus
but
action, one as an action, like you could bring both back up.
I do, but I also do have the spell, the cantrip Spare the Dying.
I mean, simply healing one of them is going to bring them up. Spare the dying is not gonna do much.
Just gonna stabilize them.
Yeah, so they're just gonna be unconscious at 1 HP versus healed for X number of hit points.
Huh. Well, I haven't really talked to Nemel, like, at all in character, so,
Valid.
I might just run over to, Kaerith.
Well, I mean,
And-
you do have the opportunity to heal both, though, is what I'm saying.
Which I'm going to be doing. But, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds,
Okay.
and hopefully that this actually does do good things. Where the heck are I? That's weird. Okay. Then let's see. Oh!
Well, that just brings me
Wow.
back to full.
Wow.
And, you know what? I'll just use Healing Word on
Wow.
them again.
Serafina, you are my best friend. I just gotta tell you.
And, yeah, Neville
Okay.
gets back.
Okay, this is what the fuck? I'm sorry, I did not mean to do that. So what?
So you're
You-
you're back up to 6 HP because she just healed you for 6 HP.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll start talking to you more. I promise.
I'm gonna spoil the cleric when we get money. Shit.
Always be nice to the cleric.
Cleric that heals, God bless.
She's just gotta be doing a salute to both of them.
Okay. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
No, even though I am out of spell slots.
Okay. Zaya, you're up.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna kind of move this way and just keep trying to hit it with the stupid firebolt.
Okay, that's gonna hit. Alright, and a small chunk of stone will fall off of it.
I do hardly anything. I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, Nemel, you're up.
At least he didn't fall on your ass.
Okay. Can we
You
still
see
see
him go
that,
unconscious, go.
the glowing orb?
You do see the core is covering itself up.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna ask, like, for an I'm sorry, I can't talk. Unarmed strike. Would I be able to like just grab it or?
It would be a strength check to try to rip it out.
I don't know if I should do it. Okay.
Hmm.
I guess I'll try to do it. Since okay, I'll do that. You said it was a strength check?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. Ignore mine. I accidentally clicked on that.
You are not able to dislodge it.
That was me.
Oh.
I accidentally
that's
clicked on the button.
So how do I do a check?
So
I'm sorry.
same screen as your other stuff. You're just gonna go to where you see the ability save senses. You're gonna click on the +3 button.
Okay. Okay, let me go over there. They got.
Ooh.
And you're
Okay.
able to wrench out the core
Yeah.
Nemel's like, go.
as this thing begins to crack as it takes 34 damage.
Good gracious.
Jesus fuck.
And it's immediately going to try to hit you again.
You died a legend.
13 to hit. I don't think it's gonna hit.
Oh no, 13 doesn't hit.
Woohoo!
Whoa, yo,
There we
got it.
go. Why, yeah.
I'm gonna stand probably.
You remain a legend.
And hold that shit up to the air.
My
Alright.
goodness, I got up.
Kalnier, it's your turn.
Smack the shit out of him, bro.
14.
Don't fall.
Bro. Go ahead and do it at advantage because its back is to you right now.
Oh.
10. 14.
Despite your efforts, your blade just keeps like scraping off of it. You're just hitting it in the weirdest of ways. It's just not working.
I'm gonna look
We
down
sure-
at my hands like, I lost it. I lost my will to fight.
That's
We
rough.
just need to
buddy.
put him in the retirement home, bro.
All right, Kaerith, it's your turn. And you saw my message, right?
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I see it.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
I'm gonna summon my blade. Choked on a skittle, my bad. I'm gonna summon my blade, and with both hands on the hilt, I'm just gonna, in a completely vertical slash, just try to bonk the shit out of this crumbling shield guardian. Do. Oh, that's damage. I'm stupid. Don't mind me.
It's late.
It is. Both of them are 18, so 23 to hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Let's roll damage to the stone. Yeah. 13 damage, max damage.
All right,
And as I do this,
you're able to
You
knock
start
one
to
of its
see, like-
arms off.
perfect. As I cleave its arm off, I'm going to let out a guttural roar again. And this time, the purple, kind of violet eye just starts emitting like a very, very intense glow. And all the way up to about 3 inches above his elbow. If you really pay attention to Kaerith, you're going to see these black veins just grow higher and higher up his arm. That's his turn.
All right, Erron, your turn.
Oh, nothing much to do than to press the attack, I guess. So I'll try to rape you. For 23 to hit.
All right,
Damn,
that's gonna hit.
running hot today.
Oh my god, max roll, 12 damage.
You're gonna take off a part of its torso.
And that's my turn. Wait.
Please,
I have
people are
Thunderspark
doing-
on it, don't it?
You have
Yeah.
work on it.
Yeah, so that's 3 more damage.
All right.
That's my turn then, yeah.
I'm glad you guys can do things.
Its current focus is on Nemel because Nemel is holding his core. So it's
Poor
gonna
Nemel.
use its one available arm to make an attack
Oh god.
for 21 to
Oh,
hit.
shit.
Jesus. Okay. Yes, it hits.
For max damage of 10.
That
But
puts her out, I think. Yeah.
yeah, that puts me out for sure. Okay.
And it's immediately gonna try to rush to the other side to grab the core.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do.
attack. Get it out of my range.
Is that
It's
just a
gonna stay
regular roll
within
to hit?
Aaron's range.
Oh.
You.
Kalnier, you finally get a good hit on it.
Oh my god.
You did it.
We're showing up. 12 damage.
All right.
That means it doesn't get to move, right?
Huh? No. You can. It just means you do that damage, but you are able to knock its leg, so it trips forward and falls on its face. It's not. You know, it wasn't able to pick up the core.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
You did it!
Serafina,
Jesus.
it's your turn.
Tear him up, tear him up.
Would it be with disadvantage for rolling that dex save?
Yes.
Okay, then roll it.
It's got a 2.
Yes, then I get to roll some damage. Let's see. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's...
And as you cast a sacred flame, the cracks on it grow wider and wider as it begins to fall apart and crumble into dust.
And with that one, like, I was just kind of saying, like, kind of out loud. Not whispering it, but kind of out loud. By the light of my lord, Lathander, you shall be crushed.
No, Lathander.
All right. And as it falls, you begin to hear more stone scraping against stone.
Heck no.
We gotta get out of here.
No, man, there's only 3 of them.
As 2 more shield
Only
guardians,
3.
these ones significantly larger than the first. One holding a bow and arrow, and the other holding a javelin.
Oh God.
Heck no, we should go.
I'm
should go.
casting. I'm going disengage.
Well, Nemela's down for the count, so someone's got to pick her up.
Yeah.
Who's picking her up?
Are they behind the barrier still?
I can
They're,
do that.
they're about to walk through.
I'll pick
Wait.
Nemel up.
I could give a hand.
Well, actually, no. Never mind. I'm not gonna pick Nemel up.
I was gonna say, guys.
I might be. How heavy are you?
I'm pretty heavy. Because I'm pretty tall, so
I'm gonna dump a healing potion in her mouth and just grab.
You know what?
back
The thing with
of
the
the
healing
neck
potion
armor
is a good idea.
to your feet.
Kaerith is gonna sprint as far as he can into the forest at this point.
No,
I think the healing
I'm not gonna
potion
leave
is
him.
better. So
I'm gonna give some. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot at these things, and I'm gonna wait till those 2 are like ready. But can you hurry, please?
I'm just
Most of us are like, bye, Felicia.
I'm just assuming you're able to revive her, and then you guys take off.
okay, so how much?
You heal for
16.
heal for 6 HP.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. I keep rolling that. Okay, 6 HP. I guess 6 is the lucky number, y'all. All right.
All right, and you're able to get out of there.
Yeah, we both.
With the glowy
We're gone.
stone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, with the core. I'm assuming you guys pick up the core and take it with you.
Mhm. And the Mel still has it in their hand. They never let go, even when they fell unconscious. So.
She was kind of cradling it.
Okay. And
Alright, so-
with that, you guys do escape.
And
that's-
Oh.
Nope.
And-
Nope. Nope.
And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Yay!
Thanks
Yay.
everyone who showed up for the stream. It was good to have you. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube video if you're watching this on the VOD. And we'll catch you next
Thanks,
time.
guys.
Alrighty.